So guys, we're live, guys. We're live, guys. We're live. Like the vid, like the vid, guys. Subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Yeah, it's the UCL, guys. It's the UCL. Like the vid, subscribe, guys. Like that. We're gonna be talking about Liverpool lost to Inter Milan. We're also gonna be talking about that humiliation from FC Bayern. That is a total punishment from Salzburg. So we're gonna be talking about that too. We're also gonna be talking about some of the players like Mohamed Salah. Is people call him the best in the world, and I have a huge problem with that. I don't think he is the best. For me, I think right now the best based on form is Kylian Mbappe for me because he has everything in terms of ball playing and he wants so many in terms of that. So the discussion will be held about Salah. How now also we're gonna have a discussion about that. How good is this Liverpool team entirely? We'll have a discussion about that too. Also, we also look towards tomorrow's matches. I'm not talking about the first one, the second one between PSG and Real Madrid. We're gonna be discussing about that too. So, guys, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. Like. I'm also gonna talk about the red card. Does it work a red card? Is it really a red card? We'll discuss about that. Yo, my people, I wanna do now. I hope you guys are doing well. Like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. So let's discuss Liverpool versus Inter Milan. They lost now by one goal to nil by by world class goal by Lautaro Martinez for me. Firstly, does the red card it deserve a red card? For me, it is a red card, but I think it's a little bit harsh. For me, I think the referee should have just let the game flow. It happens in football. See, football is all about football. Is all about contact. There's no way you're not gonna contact a player in football. So I think the referee just let his emotion get over him. That's what I'm gonna say. Mateo House, he let his emotion get over him. So I can understand the yellow card, but the red card is 50-50 for me because for me, I don't think it's a red card. Some people think it is. For me, I don't think it's a red card. It's a little bit harsh in terms of that aspect. That, I'm a little bit not sure about it. And also, we're going to talk about Liverpool, this Liverpool team. How good is the Liverpool team entirely? How good are they? From the midfield to the defense to the attack. They look a little bit very suspect. So, yes, sir, your take on the match. How impressive were you with Inter Milan? And talk about Liverpool for me.
You know, I mean, this tie, if you look at this tie in a whole,
Mm-hmm.
I feel you've had to feel a little bit sorry for Inter, you know, because there had players missing like Barella.
Yeah.
There was a lack of throughout the both legs. There seemed to be a lack of pace
Mm-hmm.
for with Inter Milan.
Inter
Every
Milan.
time they get the ball and they try to break, they just seemed like they were just too slow to expose that high line. And but they also had chances though. They also had chances, and at the end of the day, when the game ended today, I said to myself, if only Inter did not let Liverpool score two goals against them the way they did in the first leg.
Yeah.
Because in the first leg the game was balanced, and boom, when Firmino scored that header,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it happens. But that second goal by Salah, it should never have happened. It should never have happened. I believe that was a terrible. And Handanovic should have saved it, and it was 2-0. It was always going to be difficult for this Inter Milan side to overcome that, but they had their chances. Lautaro Martinez is such a strange player. At one point, he scores an unbelievable goal, to make it 1-0.
Even
But
he missed a chance before as well. That's good. There was a
but
chance.
exactly, but a little bit before that, he missed an easier chance.
Is that a chance? Yeah.
So it's like you get like it's like I mean, at one moment you're like, man, this guy's terrible. But another moment you're like, wow, what a goal, you know. And the reality is that, in my opinion, Inter just lacked specific qualities. I think they played very well defensively in
Mhm.
both legs. They played that very well. In my opinion, played very well defensively. Yes, Liverpool had the moments and stuff like that. It is. It is. It's gonna happen. Um, I think the red card. I
Mhm.
think it should never have been a red card.
Yeah.
I don't because just two the Liverpool fans will come at me and said, but the Thiago one should have been a red card. And I don't disagree with that. Okay, give the Thiago one. It was high. Alexis Sanchez, it was high. If you give a red card for that one, okay, I can accept it.
Mhm.
But as a referee, you have to ref the game the way the game is. If you miss a call and you give him a yellow instead of a red for that challenge and you decide that,
Mhm.
you cannot just say, I'm just going to go ahead and give the second yellow because of the first one.
Mhm.
So I'm talking specifically of that challenge. He won the ball, Abdullahi.
Yeah.
He won the ball, and this is football. Football is a contact sport. He won the ball. When he won the ball, he momentum carried him, and Fabinho was running towards the ball, and that's why he catched him. So it is a natural movement. He was not endangered the opponent. Whatever happened happened. If I was a referee, even as a referee, it would have been harsh to call a foul
Yeah.
because he won the ball. And at the end of the day, is where do you want his leg to go? So the thing is like I want people to make me understand. I win the ball. I'll go for a challenge because you're telling people not to go for challenges anymore. Basically, you're telling people not to play football. You can't play if the ball's right there. Don't go for it because maybe if you go for it, you win the ball. You can hit it. Oh, come on, it's football. We played the game. The ball's right there. I win it. Fabinho was coming towards the ball because Fabinho could have moved out of the way. He didn't because he was coming towards Sue. Everything happened like this in seconds. It happened. He wins the ball. He hits him. That's it. That's what happened, and that's normal. It's impossible for Alexis Sanchez to put his feet anywhere else. It's impossible. The only way is if Alexis Sanchez had I don't know. Like, do you want him to cut off his leg or something? I don't get it. In that moment, what is he supposed to do, Abdullahi? I
That's
don't
my
know.
problem. What you don't
What
want to
is he supposed to do? Because the thing is, like, I was listening to in America, we have
CBS,
CBS.
Paramount, yeah.
So they had a woman. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry, but I forgot
Mhm.
her name. But she was part of like the rules committee for the referees and stuff. And she was explaining it and saying she said that was a second yellow. And the way she explained it, it made it the way she was saying the way I understood it was basically that Alexis Sanchez should think twice about going for that ball. And I'm thinking, if a player has to play football, like the ball's right there, should I go for it? Should I not? You cannot play football like that. You can't. The ball's right there is a 50-50. Both players go for it. Unfortunately, if something bad happens, it happens. But it's a football. It is what it is. You move
What's all
on.
about contact? Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like worse stuff happens accidental. The not everything is a foul. Not everything is yellow. No matter how bad it looks, not everything is because you slow motion. He hit his ankle and come on, like not everything is black and white, man. This is
Yeah.
football. It's gonna happen. It's context. So, but anyways, I don't think it was a red card. I think that ruined the game. I think that completely ruined the game. And shout out to Inter Milan. I think they played well. But Abdullahi,
Mhm.
the reality is Inter Milan's gone. Reality is Liverpool had the better, more quality. Regardless how poor Liverpool was during the day, because I believe Mohamed Salah was absolutely poor. Same as Sadio Mane. The forwards were absolutely poor. But Abdullahi, another conversation we need to have is Inter Milan's out. Milan finished last in the table. Napoli got destroyed by Barcelona. The only Serie A team in the whole of Europe that's left is
Juventus.
Juventus. That's the state of Serie A right now.
It's tough right now, but Serie doesn't look like last season where Serie was like. Yeah, it's been bad for the past I think 3 to 4 years. It's been bad now. It hasn't been. We haven't seen that competition unlike early, like when we had like what year was that? When there was a lot of competition then. Now it's been between the English team and the Spanish line. Even the Spanish team has been going down recently. It's just about the English team. Yeah, I think that defense looked very good though. That defense looked very good. Serie is down. That's my problem. Serie has been down. Inter defense look very Skriniar, Bastoni, Stavant Vray, they look very good in terms of the way they defend. They look very good. I was impressed with their defensive today. Very good defensive today. They look very good in terms of defensive.
A player that's underrated for me is I don't think he had his best game today, but it's Perisic.
Yeah,
Perisic is a very, very good player, and he's I believe he doesn't get a lot of praise that he gets, but he's a good player.
yeah.
But I don't know, like I didn't like his substitute. I shout out to Inzaghi because what he's doing with this Inter side in this first season is I believe is unbelievable. People are not giving him enough credit, but I don't agree with his substitutions. Like why you take
Yeah,
out Martinez?
because of the red card. That was the reason they bought up
But then Martinez just scored a goal. You need a goal, Abdullahi. The thing I didn't understand is I get it. You're down one player. I get it. You had to defend, but Abdullahi, you also have to. You're gonna lose regardless.
Yep.
You had to at one point. You had to take a risk. I'm down a goal. This is Liverpool. They can destroy me, but who cares? I don't care if I lose 4-0. Let's actually do something. Let's get that goal because you're done. You're losing. But it seemed like I don't want to say it, but I feel like Inter actually after that red card it seemed like they just threw in the towel, man.
Yeah,
So
that's what I do.
yeah.
It's what it is. Vilton, your take on the Liverpool and the Inter Milan. How impressive are you with Inter and Liverpool team? Give me your take on Liverpool. This team look for me. They call them the best in the world. Quadruple discord. I just laugh when they talk because they make me sick in my stomach right now. They make me very sick in my stomach.
You still salty over that cup game, aren't you?
They make me sick over my stomach.
But yeah, based on the game, right? Overall, yes, you could say Inter were the better team, but at the end of the day, being the better team doesn't win you the match. It's all about putting the ball in that fish net, which they didn't do. You're 2-0 down. You're going to Anfield on a Champions League night. You know you have to score 2 goals. And
Yeah.
credit to Martinez. I give him all the credit for scoring that goal, but at the same time, he missed 2 easy
He
chances.
missed a chance before he scored
Yeah,
that
yeah,
goal.
that was a way easier chance. He fluffed his line right
Should
there.
have scored that chance then. The second one you see, they would have been choosing him.
But as for Inter, they can only blame themselves, Abdullah, because that first leg, they should have at least scored 1 goal or 2 goals. They had so many chances to
many
score
chances,
against
yeah.
Liverpool. But like honestly, like fair to Liverpool, they were lucky. Like I mean, I believe you create your own luck in the Champions League.
Yeah, even in the first half, in the first leg,
Yeah,
Inter
you-
Milan had two ball.
Yeah, you create your own luck. So and Liverpool just had the better momentum, and they took the chances against the both legs. Well, mostly the first leg, and they won. It pretty much it's vice versa of what happened in the first leg. Liverpool had like those 2 chances and they scored, and Inter had so many chances they didn't. And this tonight, Liverpool had so many chances. They hit the post like 3 times. They could have scored, and Luis Diaz missed an easy goal or easy 1-on-1. So Liverpool could have scored. They didn't take the chances, but Inter took that one chance Martinez out, and they won. But the only difference is that Liverpool scored 2 goals at away from home. So that's why they're in the quarterfinal. As for Liverpool, I mean, I'm not gonna say Liverpool is still one of the favorites by far. Like they're still it's still to me. I've always said this from the beginning of the season. It's gonna be one of those 4 teams that win the Champions League: Liverpool, City, Bayern, and PSG. Those are one of the 4 teams I think that's gonna win the Champions League this season.
We
So
will see.
because I know they were on it, but at the end of the day, like it happens to everybody. I've seen it happen to Madrid in 2018. We're up 3-0 against Juve. We didn't take the second leg as serious as we thought because we thought we were already through. So player was just going to the motion. Salah hitting the post twice. Are we gonna see that again, like in one game where he hits the post literally twice on a one-on-one?
He did.
Luis Diaz trying to look cute instead of looking to shoot the ball. He's trying to score a no-look goal. Like I don't
Yeah,
know what this guy
sexy. One
trying to
discuss
do.
sexy goals. So
And Matip hitting the crossbar on a beautiful pass by Trent Alexander. By the way, Trent Alexander, he was really good tonight. Defensively, going
he was
forward,
good.
he was good tonight. That's one of his best defensive performances I've seen from him in a while.
Yeah.
So he was good. So overall, as for the whole Serie A thing, like I mean, like I don't see why people say we gotta have a conversation about Serie A, because if you really think about it, you could say now Serie A is kind of becoming competitive, because if you've been watching the last decade, Abdullahi, since they won it in 2010, it's only
It's
been
been
Juve. It's only been Juve that's actually
Juventus, yeah.
carrying them. So the fact that you see AC Milan were back in the Champions League, they give Liverpool a game. I know it was just the group stage, but they gave Liverpool a game in both legs. So and Inter got to the round of 16 for the first time since 2011. So
Yeah.
so you could say they're in the building, and they just don't have the money to compete compared to the Prem and stuff like that. So it is what it is. So I just think overall the better team went through on the night. And as for Liverpool, like just be more clinical. This is just because I don't think you're gonna, because Liverpool, if I'm being honest, like the past of the game, they've just been going through the motion. Like against West Ham could have.
We were very lucky against West Ham.
They were very fortunate. Like you can't just be going through the motion. I know they won. It's all about the result. At the end of the day, this is the thing about football fans. The tribal one. As long we win, as long we get the 3 points, we don't even care about the performance. But
Wilton, how long will this luck continue? Because it will come to the way a team will be very clinical and just destroy that Liverpool team. That's my problem.
Honestly, because they're winning. To be fair, they lost tonight, which is good. So I mean, Liverpool. Nobody else is perfect in the Champions League anymore, because if Liverpool would have won tonight, they would have been this still would have been the most perfect team, because every single team in the Champions League has drew or either lost. So Liverpool finally they lost today. So I guess it could be it might be a good thing for Liverpool. Maybe they're humble. Maybe now they're gonna switch it up a little gear or not, because you're in the title with City. You're gonna have to keep up momentum with Manchester City. But this is the thing too. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna be surprised if City doesn't take the game serious, just because you 5-0 up, Abdullahi. Like you can only take it serious. The only team I know that doesn't care how many up is Bayern Munich. They're the only team I know that they could be 4-5-0 up, and from the first leg they're still gonna keep going.
Kill you,
yeah. So I'm not too worried about Liverpool. They do need to clean it up. They do because if they play like this against a City or even a PSG,
they'll get beaten.
See, I don't even want to put Bayern there, because even though Bayern won 7-1 up, like
They look
I don't think Bayern are that impressive at the moment.
Yeah,
in all honesty,
they don't look,
because it's at the end of the day, Salzburg. Like Bayern hasn't really played anybody really up to the level. The only team I'll say that they haven't really played. Look at the group stage. I was gonna say Barcelona, but Barcelona are ashamed of themselves right now. So they haven't played any team compared to the level of AC or Inter Milan, if I'm being honest. Like Benfica, Salzburg, Barca were in the mud with Coleman when they played.
I think this quarterfinal will show more who they're gonna face. Imagine they face Chelsea.
But yeah, as for Liverpool, Salah, I think this was Salah one of his best performances, especially. I'm not saying he was good on the night. I'm saying like based on how he's been playing the last few games. Against Chelsea, he was crap. Against West Ham, he was crap. So I know he hit the post twice, but he was amazing. He was trying to make stuff happen. He did complete. I'm not a stat person, but I just look at the stat. He did complete the most dribble in the game, and he won the most duel in the game. But for Liverpool, you won too, so it doesn't really matter. Like Liverpool are through. We just waiting to see what's gonna happen in the quarter, man.
Yep. So
sorry. Before I round up, the red card situation.
Yeah, the red card. For you, be sincere, Vilton. I know is the red card ash, because for me that was ash. This
is my thing, right? For me, it's not a red card. But the issue I think the referee had, remember the first half when Sanchez did the same thing? I think that should have been a red, but he didn't give it. So I think he felt pressure to give that.
No. But Vilton, that's wrong.
No, but
that's wrong.
Listen,
I used to be a referee. I actually refed, bro. That's wrong. Referee, as a referee, you're told you're not gonna make everything right. You're not gonna make every decision right. But the fact that Vilton, you're saying that the reason why he gave that second yellow was because what happened 40, 50, 60 minutes ago? The game is a completely different game now. What you're gonna ruin the whole game for what happened in the
No,
first half?
because in
That's
the first
nonsense.
because in that first half, I swear the Anfield crowd was
Who cares?
making
Vilton, who cares? Who cares?
it was Rooney's decision because in that first half, Liverpool were getting every single foul call in that first half. The crowd was really a factor in that game. But this is the thing though. Lawas is pretty much the Magdine version of Spain. Like that's
No,
what he is.
I like that referee though, Vilton. I
No,
actually like that referee.
Lawas is
Real
okay.
Madrid fans don't like him because
No.
El Clasico he always favors Barca. That's all I want to say.
No, Lahoz is a cheat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, he always wants to make the game about him. He's like a
About
guy-
himself,
That's
yeah.
true. That is
always-
true though.
He's always been that type of referee. But my thing is, I don't think it's a foul. It's because we play football. I'm sorry, like he
Football
made
is
the ball
about
so clean.
contact. It's the
He
contact.
played the ball so cleanly because I'm like in that moment. Because think about it, Abdullah. Your teammate just scored one goal, right? You just scored one goal. It's 1-0. And the challenge in Liverpool box, like it's a 50-50 challenge. You get the ball cleanly, but the follow through, like how am I supposed to stop myself from the follow through? It's not my fault. But it is what it is. That was complete. The game was completely ruined. I was like, yeah, Liverpool are through. And also Abdullah, maybe Barella was smart enough against Real Madrid, not getting that stupid red card.
That's the
Maybe
biggest card, yeah.
maybe he would have helped his team there.
But that's the thing, like
Liverpool through.
you know, it's just the fact that Barella got the red card, man. I look
Such
back
a
at it. It's
stupid red
just,
card.
it's a why? Why would you do that? You know,
Such a dumb red card. Like you down 2-0, like just take like it was in 80th minute, bro. Like there's such a dumb red card.
Vilton, I'm telling you, the thing is, Vilton, I'm gonna say this. I want an entertaining Champions League. You know, whether I mean Liverpool won today, and it's okay. Yeah, you want Liverpool in the quarterfinals because you want to see big games, and that's the thing. Like, I just want to see entertainment, and you know, Salzburg got destroyed by Bayern Munich today, and the game was going good. You know, the game was boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, the game was boring. The game was boring because Liverpool was comfortable. They had a 2-0 lead. The moment the game looked like it's gonna turn more entertaining and more exciting, the referee to ruin the game like that, I don't know, man. It's
It
you know,
It happens.
Abdullah, let me say this. As much as I believe that Liverpool should have gotten a red card during the Carabao Cup final,
Yeah.
the fact that they didn't give the red card
Exactly.
made it a better game. You see, even though it was, he should have gotten a red card, and everyone would agree, but it made it a better game. And it's weird because, like, how is that not a red card? But Sanchez wins the ball and he gets a second yellow. It's like, I don't get it, man. It's
dicey a little bit.
And I'm like, before Solo, I know we went, me and Yassi, we've been talking. He has to talk about the game too, but Abdullah, we need to have a serious conversation about Bayern Munich beating Salzburg over 8-2 and beating Barcelona 8-2 in one
leg.
In one game, we need to have a discussion.
What if the Bayern team was like? What if the Bayern was like 8-2 then?
Because if they beat Barcelona in one game 8-2, I just want to see what would have happened in over two games. That's what I would want to know.
Wow. So Shola, give me your take.
Okay. Here's my own take. Let me start from the red card because it seems to be a very controversial issue. It seems to be a very controversial issue. Here's my take. Even if the referee kind of goofed, where was VAR? Were there proper checks? No, because there is no way Sanchez was going to remove his leg. There was no way.
It's a momentum.
There was no way. So now that you obviously know that there was no way he's going to remove his feet or his legs, check the intent. Was his intention to injure the player or to win the ball? Those are split seconds decisions that determine maybe it's going to be a cardable offense or it's just a normal contact sport occurrence. That's my own. And for me, immediately I saw that, I just felt, oh no, because of what happened in the first half, he's going to be given a card for this.
But Shola, how good is this Liverpool team?
Talking about how good the Liverpool team is, let me tell you something. If you take Sadio Mane and put him in a team like Man City, Will he function as much as he's currently functioning? I would say yes. I would
Yes,
say
I
yes.
believe so.
If you take what's the name of this guy, Sadio, what's his name? Mohamed Salah. I take it to say, for example, a Real Madrid team. Will it function as much as it's functioning?
No.
Nope.
I
don't
wouldn't
think-
say. I wouldn't say 100%. We saw that in AFCON. Everybody
Yeah.
saw that in AFCON. Everybody saw that.
It looked very worse.
Sola, thank you. I think you mentioned
Everybody
that.
saw that in AFCON.
You know, Sola, you know, it was funny, right? I was thinking today, why is it that Mohamed Salah's career in Liverpool is considered far superior than Sadio Mane? Where
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
The ink is black. The paper is white. That's your answer.
Let's be honest. though.
No, you can't do that, Yasir.
No. But
Salah's been consistent at the highest level.
But
since he's been at Liverpool, and that's a fact. That's a
Wilton.
fact.
Okay,
Since
okay,
the
Wilton.
moment he got-
I'm gonna ask you one question. I'm gonna ask you one question. Okay, fine. Salah, I'm not taking away his goals. I'm not taking away how much goals he scored. Fine, all the goals he scored. But honestly, for everything that has Liverpool has won, tell me what Sadio Mane has done to ensure Liverpool win trophies compared to Salah.
No, I'm not denying.
Let's
the
be
trophy.
honest.
I'm not
No,
denying-
there's a stat that said that when Liverpool won the Premier League, no player has scored more game-winning goals, that has scored more
Sadio
clutch
Mane.
goals than Sadio Mane.
Bro, I'm not denying Sadio Mane. I'm just saying, like, I'm comparing him as player. I'm not talking about the team. I'm not talking about I'm talking about, you say why they worship Salah more is because he's been more consistent. Because the thing about it,
that's not true, Vilton, because
it is true.
This season, even this season, right? Look at this season specifically. Look at it very carefully. Before when the race wasn't tight, Salah, scoring goals left and right. He was looking good, right? The moment the Man City and Liverpool got close, every game is important. The West Ham game was a tough game. Who scored the only goal?
Sadio Mane.
Where was Salah?
He hit the
Where
post.
is he?
He was too busy hitting the post.
But that is my point. Well, for whatever reason, I don't understand this.
Even against West Ham, it was Sadio Mane that scored.
Even the Carabao Cup, you look at it.
Carabao Cup, Salah was.
What did he do?
He was garbage. He was garbage.
What did he do?
He was garbage.
So all I'm saying, I just want to be fair, bro. I just want to be fair. It's like, okay, so I'm not saying Sadio Mane has been unbelievable throughout his time. Yeah, he dips.
He needs to be
He
given
dips.
some credit.
But what I'm saying is, when he matters the most, majority of the time you see Sadio Mane show up, and Salah, you're like, what happened to you? Where are you? When there's no pressure, it's easy to score. It's easy to show up. But when there's so much pressure,
you can't
Sadio
really
Mane
say that,
shows
though.
up more.
No, you
It's
can't
true.
really say that though. But for them to be in that situation though, Salah had to be consistent though from the beginning of the season though. Let's say Salah wasn't on. Let's say Salah is in the same form that Mane been on this season. They wouldn't be in the title race regardless. You could say Mane. It's the same way how people say Lewandowski, right? People always say Lewandowski only scores in the small game. He doesn't show up in the big game, but you have to show up consistently though for you to get to that moment.
But Vilton,
Salah's been doing it all this season. He has
Vilton,
the most goals, most assists on the team. He's been doing it all. You could say Mane. I'm not denying that. You could say Mane has showed up, I guess, in key
But
moments.
Vilton, that's my point. The thing is, for me, I feel like we're misunderstanding each other. For me, as much as goals, he scored a hat trick today. Lewandowski, he scored a hat trick today. He did all this. He scores 40 goals. For me, I'll always take Benzema because for me, it's not about how many goals you scored. Harry Kane he surpassed Thierry Henry. It doesn't mean because he passed him in goals in the Premier League that Harry Kane is a better player than Thierry. No. Mm-hmm. For me, it's about when you score. How impactful are you when both teams are even? Because the way I grew up watching football, a lot of teams were even. A lot of games were 0-0. A lot of games were 1-1. But what it is, it's like your best players, boom, score a goal out of nothing. Out of nothing.
I think the problem with it is Salah has been more consistent than Mane is. So I know Mane too has been showing up in some crucial moments, but Salah has been more consistent in some matches than Mane. Sometimes Mane need to be ghosting so much, and also to kind of Salah.
Especially
But the
today,
problem with this is
Mane was garbage today. He was
exactly the
bad
problem
today.
is this is what the problem is. Yes, see, Salah and Mane are playing in the same club. The competition you can't see the competition. Imagine Mane was playing in a different club. Salah is playing in Liverpool. Then that comparison will be more interesting and more sweet. But both of them are playing in the same club, so it's a little bit hops and down, hops and down. It's a little bit iffy. So you can't
But
when you go on Mane, Liverpool fans will go down. Look at what Salah have done. When you go on Salah, look at what Mane have done. So
but Abdullah, it's like the problem I have, and I'm not trying to defend Sadio Mane for his performance today. I agree, his performance is bad, but it's like the way sometimes I look at it and I'm like, Salah will score all these goals, all that stuff. People will go crazy about him. He should win the Ballon d'Or. He should do this. He should do that. But then I look at him in the Carabao Cup. He doesn't show up. I look at him. I look at even when they won the Champions League. I look at the semi-final. You had Origi and Gini Wijnaldum scoring 4 goals against Barcelona. In the final, the only thing he did was score a penalty. So for me, I look at it. The way I look at it is like, okay, why is all the time it's like, okay, Sadio Mane has a bad game. Oh, he's horrendous. He's horrible. Let's sell him. All that stuff. But Salah has a bad game. No, people completely ignore him. No one even mentioned it.
He's their best player. So
He's the best player. We see it all the time at every club. Like we see it with PSG. When Messi has a bad game, they don't really put the pressure on Messi that much because he's the best player on the team. It's the same with Ronaldo. When Ronaldo's at Madrid, for example, in all those Champions League final, Ronaldo only played well in 2017. Like he was garbage in 2014. He was garbage in 2016, and he was trash in 2018. Gareth Bale was phenomenal in all those final parts.
What was the year that Modric won the Ballon d'Or? Was it 2018?
Yeah, 2018.
2018.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah. 2018.
But then look at that. 2018. Ronaldo, you said Ronaldo didn't play. He was garbage throughout the Champions League.
No, just the final.
Okay.
The semi-final and the final.
But who won the Ballon d'Or? Look what Modric did. But that's the thing is, even Ronaldo.
What about 2016?
But even Ronaldo, people would consider even Ronaldo. In my opinion, Ronaldo should have won that Ballon d'Or. But even Ronaldo, people will say, you know what? Ronaldo didn't have the best year this year. Modric had a better season. People will say that. But when you comparing Sadio Mane to Salah, it's like
Ronaldo, because the World Cup was also that year.
But Vilton, my point is, at the end of the day, all I want is fairness. All I ask for is fairness. I'm not as much as I like Sadio Mane, I just want fairness. If Salah has a bad game, I just want people to be honest about it and say, Salah hasn't been, Sadio Mane, he showed up for us against West Ham. Give people their praise. To give people their praise, but sometimes people just like.
We talk about it. It's of course Liverpool fans gonna defend Salah because he's their best player. They have to promote him as being their best player. They have to say that.
No, you gotta appreciate Sadio Mane, man. You gotta appreciate that guy.
I especially 18-19, he was really good. He was really good in 18-19, the Champions League run. Even 19-20 when they won the Premier League, he scored so many game-winning goals for them. I'm not denying what Mane has, and it's just that based on what they're supposed to do as forwards, Salah just been more consistent. Salah's been getting more assists. Salah gets more goals. That's why they give Salah more leeway. Because the thing about Mane, especially last season, my goodness, Mane was awful last season, bro. Like he was bad. Like it was pretty much Salah and Salah last season. If we be honest,
go ahead, Salah. Sola, we interrupted you, bro. Yeah,
I understand. I was even enjoying the whole back and forth thinking. To further buttress to your point, I'm of the opinion that if you are putting up an argument that Mohamed Salah should be nominated for Ballon d'Or, do same thing for Mane, because Liverpool's style of play is based on the system. And what's the system? The front three. So regardless of whosoever you put up front, the front three must deliver, be it a Luis Diaz, a Diego Jota, or sometimes on rare occasions, Divock Origi. They must always deliver. So when people say Mohamed Salah is quote unquote better or contribute more to Liverpool, I'm of the opinion that sometimes, but not the complete truth, because they all have their parts to play. So I'm not going to come here and start saying Mr. A is better than Mr. B or Mr. B is better than Mr. A. They all have their parts to play. And that's what has been helping Liverpool. It's a system-based on gegenpressing that has always worked and it is still working.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more or less like a plug and play. You bring in someone else, it fits in with the front three, they are good to go. Now, talking about Liverpool, are they good enough? For the UCL, yes, they are good enough. Because let's not lie to ourselves. Tonight's match was a one-off. They really let their legs off the pedal. I don't really think Liverpool moved from gear 1 to gear 2. But that, at its may, underrate Liverpool at your own peril. Even this so-called Bayern that is firing on all cylinders, that seems to be go crazy and everything, they would think twice if they are pitched against this Liverpool team. Because this Liverpool team, Chelsea has played them 3 times this season.
And they have never won.
And each of those games has taught both fans and football neutrals a lesson that Liverpool is not a team that you just underrate. You need concentration from the beginning of the match to the end of the game. You do not lose concentration. You do not lose concentration. I can even say in a way that tonight's match, Inter should count their locks, because that first leg, if only they had tried to keep it at a 1-0 defeat, or worst case scenario, 2-1 loss, maybe, just maybe, we will have seen a different Liverpool team at Anfield. We will have seen a different Liverpool team, because they will have just gone raging, all out blasting. Or I think in a way they were like, it's 2-0. Worst case scenario, if they score a goal, we would always do what? We always score more goals.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, it is the way it is.
Do you also think a clinical team and the UCL can beat this Liverpool team for me? Because to beat Liverpool, you have to be very clinical. You have to take your chances with them. If you don't take your chances, you will get beaten. You will get
let me first of all let me put out my bias there. Mm-hmm. If Chelsea have Ben Chilwell back and Reece James, and they are pitched against Liverpool, say in the next round or in the quarterfinal, sorry, that's quarterfinal, in the quarterfinal or in the semi-final, they stand a chance of beating Liverpool. Which other team also stand a chance of beating Liverpool?
Man City.
I wouldn't say Man City. I wouldn't say Man City, because Liverpool has mastered how to play the Champions League against Manchester City. So I don't care whatever tactics Guardiola is going to do on that day. I will personally give it to Liverpool. However, things can change. But I think because of their precedent in the tournament and also past head-to-head record, I always give it to Liverpool against City. Let's pitch them against Bayern. That would be a 50-50 call. That would be a 50-50 call. Against PSG, PSG stand a chance, but Liverpool still looks like the odds-on favourites. Who else is in the competition? Ajax. That would just be a classic case of what do you call it? Ryan Cruyff football versus gegenpressing. It can go like that way. Underrate or write off Ajax at your own peril, because Ajax seems to be that team that they know what to do. But my fear for them in this year's Champions League is if they meet a team like City, City might totally ridicule their style of play and make them look like schoolboys.
Yeah.
Anything aside that, I think based on what Yusuf said some minutes ago, or even before we joined the call, I think all teams look balanced going into the round of 16. Everybody looks balanced. Everybody can take each other out.
Yeah.
So that's just my take.
I agree. Going forward now, looking at today's match and also for tomorrow's now, who are you likely quarterfinal? Looking at today's now. Looking at today's or tomorrow's one, who are your like confidence of the quarterfinal? These are the people that are going to be seeing the quarterfinal. Who are you like confidence on when you watch? Because I'm looking at tomorrow's now. I don't know who's going to win between Madrid and PSG. It could go either way with tomorrow's match. It depends. It could go either way. So it's for me. Tomorrow match is 50-50 for me. For the Man City match, I'm not going to even watch the Man City match tomorrow. I'm not watching it tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm not watching that match tomorrow because that's the forfeit for me.
Abdullahi, what would you do? Why would you do that to yourself, man? That's a waste of time.
I'm not watching tomorrow. It's a forfeit already.
Bro, if I was sporting, I would not show up. Wallahi, I won't. I won't show up.
That's a forfeit if they don't show up.
Hey, I'll pay my fine, man. You know, they have the money. They just pay the fine.
It's a forfeit already. So you think they're not going to show up?
Yeah, but what's the point? Like, literally, what is the point of going there, getting ready, like whatever, showing? You had to show up like what, 2 hours before, warm up, go on the pitch, stand, listen to the national to the your Champions League anthem. We'll shake hands, pose for the pictures. You know, like the two captains come together. All that. Stadium is full. For what?
It's tough, man. It's tough, very tough right now because tomorrow's match, I don't know who's gonna be between Madrid and PSG. So, Victor, for tomorrow's match, now where's your heart at and where's your mind at?
Honestly, only God can
No,
can
Vilton,
help
Vilton,
us
Vilton.
tomorrow.
Help us out. Who's fit? Who's not fit? What do you think the lineup is going to be? We need this information.
Jeez, what's that noise?
I think it's from Shola.
Oh, but
What's that?
yeah,
I think it's from you. The noise is from you.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. For tomorrow game, Mendy obviously won't be there. Casemiro won't be there. Cruz, at the reports are saying he's at 95% fit, but Ancelotti said he's not gonna play him if he's 100% fit. So if Cruz doesn't play, it's obviously the lineup is gonna be Alaba as left back, Nacho and Militao as center back, right back Carvajal, goalkeeper Courtois. Then obviously your DM is gonna be Valverde, I think, in that game. Then you're gonna have Camavinga and Modric. Then the front three is gonna be Benzema, Vinny. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's gonna start Asensio. I'm pretty sure he's gonna start Asensio. Now Rodrigo. I'm pretty sure he's gonna start Asensio.
Vilton, I swear, I'd rather play Lucas Vasquez. Seriously, I'd rather.
See,
Yeah.
this game, nah, I don't expect Real Madrid to play terrorist football like they did in the first tie, just because that this game we have to score. We can't sit back. We have to score. We have to come out and score. So
But Vilton, what are you going to do about Carvajal?
come,
You cannot put Carvajal out there. You can't do that again, bro.
no, that's why I think Rodrigo should start so he can help cover Mbappe. You can only do Carvajal can't do that no more. If that was Pete Carvajal, yeah,
Yeah, I
Pete
mean,
Carvajal, he was able to guard that entire
mhm.
right flank by himself because he didn't really need Gareth Bale to track back. He didn't really need that. He was able to do it, and he was able to give you stuff offensively. But he's finished. The guy's been injured so many times. The guy's barely fit.
He has
Like
no legs, bro. He
so,
has no
yeah,
legs.
and I don't think Asensio's gonna help this guy in defense. So honestly, the way I'm seeing it, it's like Ancelotti pretty much say, "F the UCL, La Liga is more important this season. We're not gonna win it." No, if I'm being objectively honest, right, from a football perspective, of course I want Madrid to be PSG. Of course, I want that. I'm gonna see, even though I don't think we're gonna win, but I'm gonna watch the game thinking that we're gonna win the game just because I'm a tribal Madrid fan. But if I'm being objective, I don't think we're gonna beat PSG. Simple the fact that I think Verratti and especially Paredes plays tomorrow. I just think they're gonna bust, or they're just gonna bust on midfield. Maybe if Kamavinga has a like I don't know out of this world performance and Valverde has an out of this world performance, we can possibly win. And maybe I don't know how fit Hakim is gonna be for that tie because he didn't play over the weekend, right? So I don't know if he's gonna be 100% fit or not. So maybe Vinny might have a good game if Hakim is in 100% fit. Then Benzema's off. He's obviously he wasn't fit the first game. There was literally his first back from injury. Like they just threw him on. I don't think he should have started. Honestly, should have just burned him on the second half. But I don't know if we beat PSG. I'm gonna be in. I'm not. Honestly, I'll be pretty in shock because you can't have Mbappe, Neymar coming back from injury, and Messi, Donnarumma, Marquinhos to lose like that. It's just because you're going against a Madrid side. Literally, if you have energy, you could beat this Madrid side. But then again, though, Camavinga and Valverde are playing. It's not the old man. It won't be Casemiro and Madrid and Cruz that plays. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow because 1-0 isn't that bad. Because I think PSG should have just finished us off in the first leg, which they didn't. Because 1-0 isn't bad. It's just one goal. You just have to score one goal. One goal, you back in the game. Then you take it from there. But honestly, though, I think that PSG gonna win. Simply the fact that they have Mbappe and Neymar coming back, and I think Casemiro not being there, Messi might have more freedom to do what he wants to do on the pitch. Not to, he might create more chances. Because I just think that's a mentality thing too. Because when you know a player is so good at defending you in 1-on-1 and he's not there, I just think it's a psych. And Messi fanboys are telling me this is the Leo Bernabeu, the Leonardo. So that's why he's coming home. That's what Messi fans are telling me. So surely the GOAT Abdullah gonna drop a hat trick tomorrow assist or brace tomorrow against Madrid. Surely that's gonna
Relax,
happen.
man. Just relax.
But
Relax.
if I'm being honest, I'll say 2-1. I'll say 2-1, 2-1 PS. For the love of God, if it's the destruction, if it's like 4-5-0, I'll be like, no, I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to. No, I'm sorry. We can't lose at home in front of the Madrid said at home 4-5-0 against PSG. But I think PSG should beat us, or I think they should win. I think PSG should win. If
Stop
they don't
reverse
win,
psychology. Stop reverse psychology.
I'm not doing reverse psychology because
Stop.
the thing about it, right? The thing about it, I'm being objective, right? Let's say Madrid do beat PSG, right? And obviously Cruz, Casemiro, and Madrid, they're all gonna be back. I'm guaranteed. Let's say we drew against, I don't know, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, even Bayern. I guarantee you Ancelotti is gonna play that midfield trio. And the thing, you can't do that in those Champions League
Vilton,
matches.
who did you
simply want?
Who did you guys beat this weekend?
Real Sociedad.
That's a good team.
You know. Here's the thing, though.
But the thing about it, this season we usually struggle away from home, where it's just that we beat them comfortably 2-0. So I'm not taking any La Liga games serious because I've seen it this team. If you have a team that's very energized, that's able to press you for 90 minutes with that midfield three of Casemiro, Madrid, and Cruz playing, you could beat us. Because it's all about legs. It's all about bringing energy into it.
Who's going to start tomorrow? Who's going to start tomorrow?
Valverde is gonna start for sure. Valverde is gonna start. And Camavinga. I don't think Camavinga is a start. I really think it's gonna be Valverde, Madrid, and Cruz that's gonna start tomorrow.
But which is wrong. I feel like Camavinga should start.
I think he deserves a start. I think Camavinga deserves a start.
Because I've seen I watched. I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched the highlights. Here's the thing, though. The reality is, as well as PSG played, as horrendous that Real Madrid has played, it's only one goal.
Yeah, it's one.
That's the thing. Like, but the thing is, like,
it's hard though. It's hard.
Here's the thing. I feel like there's certain factors. Because the thing is, I've watched both teams. I've watched these both teams a lot. I've watched whenever I had a chance. I watched Real Madrid in La Liga. Whenever I had the chance, I watched these guys in Ligue 1. They lost. The PSG lost their last game to Ligue 1, and they did everything they can. But for whatever reason, they cannot break down a low block. But here's the thing: this team, if you play with Kroos and Modric, cannot play in midfield against this team. You tried it, it did not work, and you should never. Ancelotti should never try again. He should have younger and energized players that can cover ground in midfield. If they want to play, if they want to do anything in this game, then you have the X factor of Vini. Then you have the X factor of Benzema. Vini has had fairly good seasons this year. Yeah, in my opinion, Vini and Benzema has had especially Vini has had one of his best seasons for Real Madrid. And Benzema has been one of the best players in world football, and I believe he's underrated. So, I can see them scoring more than one goal against this team. I do, and for me, I don't trust PSG. Whatever it is, I just don't trust PSG. PSG are one of those teams that when everything's going well, PSG is phenomenal. But if Real Madrid raises their level and they have one of their best performers, then PSG, I believe, is going to fold. And they always do.
See, if that was PSG before 2020, I would have agreed with you. But I think ever since they made that Champions League final, they definitely been different. You don't go to Bayern.
That's not true, though, Vilton. What happened last season? Season against Man City, they got absolutely embarrassed. They got absolutely embarrassed, bro.
They also beat Bayern Munich.
But that's the point. But that's my point. Is like it's always PSG. Everything has to be perfect. They have to have the perfect game for against Real Madrid.
Really, against Bayern.
No. Look,
perfect game against Bayern.
They did, but they didn't have the perfect game, but they had the perfect situation. Lewandowski was injured. The guy is supposed to be winning the Ballon d'Or. He got injured.
But you could say the same thing about City. You could say the same thing against City.
No.
They're up 1-0 against City, right? Then De Bruyne scored a freakish goal. Even De Bruyne himself said he didn't mean to score that goal.
But here's the thing, though. Like Wilton, I'm not kidding.
Then Mbappe
they played Bayern Munich team with no Lewandowski. We watched with no Gnabry. We watched both legs. Yes, they played well against Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich had chances.
You could say the same thing
Bayern Munich had chances
to
come through. They couldn't score goals.
Injuries though. PSG also had injury. Verratti wasn't there. The two.
Verratti's never there. Verratti's always injured.
That's the thing, bro. Did you see
Come
how
on,
Verratti?
Milton, I'm saying I'm talking to you about Lewandowski, a player that has not been injured for so many games for Bayern Munich, that has played almost every single for Bayern Munich. But from the moment the Bayern Munich needed him, the most crucial moment against PSG, he was not there. And you're comparing it to a guy that's Verratti, that's always injured. That's injured every single year. Tell me in 1 year that Verratti has never been injured.
No, but they need him though, because without Verratti, they're not going to win.
I'm not saying they don't need him, but I'm just saying that for them, when they beat Bayern Munich, you cannot tell me that was a full strength Bayern Munich. You cannot tell me that luck was not involved in that. I'm not trying to take
something against City. You can't tell me luck wasn't involved in that time.
Okay, I Wilton, I disagree with you.
Okay, bro.
Because
KDB scored one of the flukest goal I've ever seen in the Champions League tie. That changed the entire momentum of the game. Then Mbappe comes off the pitch because he's injured, and they have to go to Etihad knowing 2-1 down, that they have to come out and attack. So Pep, what does Pep do? You sit back.
But didn't Mahrez score a goal?
Yeah, he did.
Didn't Mahrez score a goal?
Before reminding me, Mahrez scored one of the flukest free kick I've ever seen in my life.
But then it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You create. I'm not saying City didn't deserve to win, but I'm saying in the Champions League, you create your own luck. It's the same way. It's the same way with PSG. I know people always say Lewandowski was out, Gnabry was out, but PSG had injury. Verratti was out. Marquinhos was out. Marquinhos came off that game and he was injured. Their two fullbacks were injured. And Mbappe and Neymar had a fantastic game. In the second leg, they absolutely destroyed Bayern. I know Bayern won one.
I know you're doing reverse psychology.
I'm not using. I'm not doing.
And it's working very well. And then you're doing it very well.
I'm not doing reverse psychology.
But you're not going to convince me. You're not going to convince me that this PSG. You're not going to convince me that this PSG team, when the going gets tough and they play against,
of course they lose their head.
They do.
Of course they lose.
They do. And if Real Madrid could be professional and Real Madrid can just have one of the best performers on their day, they can beat this PSG side. That's all I'm saying. Wilton, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, of course we could be PSG, but all I'm saying that in that City tie, right? KDB scored a very goal that even after the game, the postman, she said, I didn't even mean to. I just crossed the ball in, then somehow it went in. Then Mahrez scored a free kick that goes through the wall. Like Kimpembe jumping the ball goes through the wall. Then obviously the second leg, I agree. The second leg, they clearly lost their mind. I know Mbappe was in there, but you can't get a red card at the Etihad like that, like away from home. You can't get a dumb red card. And City absolutely destroyed them. Nobody's denying that. But you can't tell me this PSG team is still the same team that lost 6-1. That's the thing I do. I don't know, bro. But if you tell me Madrid is going against the PSG team that lost 6-1, if it's that same mentality these guys still have, then they have no chance of beating us tomorrow. Then that means we're gonna destroy these guys tomorrow. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Give me your take on the match, man.
My take on the match,
on the Liverpool and the first tomorrow's match.
Oh, the Liverpool Inter match. Well, man, Inter came up with some good spirit. They actually tried to play ball today. And they gave Liverpool a game. They're the first to beat Liverpool, I think, this season. In Anfield. They've not Liverpool have not lost in Anfield before today. I think I like the way they actually approached the game. That's Inter. But Liverpool just, Liverpool also missed a lot of chances. Like they hit the bar like 2 times, I think.
Yeah, 3 times.
Oh, is it 3 times? Yeah, they hit the bar a couple of times. And yeah, I think one thing about Champions League nights, man, that spirit, man, there's a spirit about this competition. These nights are always very unique. if the red card didn't happen, I still feel that red card, the second yellow card was a bit too harsh.
Was too harsh.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah, I
looking at
agree.
it again, I didn't think in a high profile match like this, especially when one of the
Mhm.
teams are actually chasing the game and they're
Do you
actually
think? Do you think the referee? Because people say Matthew Laos, like he wants to get the shine on himself.
yeah, he's like that. Laos is like that, and that's why I know he officiated. He was the one that officiated the finals last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Between Chelsea and Man City.
Yeah.
He was the one in the final. But I won't lie, sometimes it gets to his head. He's a bit harsh. I thought Wilton would probably, keep me honest. In La Liga, I've seen a couple of times, especially against Madrid. He doesn't like Madrid. He doesn't like Madrid. He doesn't like Barcelona. Like he can get a little rash in his head and just make some weird decisions. But by and large, I think the better team went through. Liverpool,
Mhm.
it made sense that they went through. The other game was useless. Like Bayern just destroyed these poor boys from Salzburg, and yeah, it was not even close. But I think Bayern scored those first two penalties. I think the Salzburg team was just a bit naive playing at this level.
Yeah.
They haven't played at this level. I don't think they've ever played at this level before. So in that kind of big stadium where they've not seen that before, the occasion was just too big for them and it swallowed them. And that's one thing about this level in the Champions League when people say, hey, why is this competition so difficult? It's so difficult because you're playing against the best players. Every mistake you make as a team,
Mhm.
individually or as a team, is punished in most times. So you pretty much are playing, a game where you cannot afford to make more than one or two mistakes, and then you
Want to
hope you
see? Yeah.
finish up at the
I
other
agree.
end. So yeah, Bayern Munich, yeah, fair play to them. Yeah, we'll see who they get in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
I also think for tomorrow's game, Madrid
Mm-hmm.
versus PSG, I've been hearing Wilton talk about about whether Madrid will win or Madrid will not win. I
Mm-hmm.
just think I just think you see that game tomorrow. Who's going to be the referee? Is it going to be
Um, I need to check the. I'm not sure about the referee. I need to check
is it
tomorrow.
Rossetti
Because for me tomorrow, see,
or
if that
Sato?
I might see a red card tomorrow. It's very possible.
No, there'll be no record. I'm sure they'll try because tomorrow's game is going to be watched by almost a billion or probably more than a billion people. Everybody's there. Everybody's going to be watching tomorrow's game. So I doubt if they will just go give a red card in that kind of high profile match.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's going to be.
Mm.
Oh, the guy's name is Danny McKelly.
Okay. I know the man. I know the man. I know the man. The man
Yeah,
that
it's
I
going to
think it
be.
was the one that blew the
Yeah, it's going to
semi-final.
be.
Semi-final of the I think the Atletico Chelsea. I'm not sure. Is that Atletico? One of those match of last year, he blew them. Danny McKelly.
Yeah, Danny. Yeah, he's going to be the officiating referee.
Makuele, something like that. He looked like.
McKelly.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's going to. Let me see his face. I think I know him. Oh, I know him.
Mhm.
I think you know him too. Yeah, he's
I know
very
him too.
common.
Yeah.
He's very
I think
popular.
he was the one that blew in the UCL, maybe semi-final of the quarter between last year Champions League. I'm not sure. I want to know the fixtures he blew.
Well, they said this will be the third time he's seen the Madrid. He's going to officiate a Madrid match. The two previous times,
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, Madrid versus Atalanta,
Atlanta.
when Madrid beat them in the Stefano, that was last season. And then he was, yes, you're right. He was the one that officiated the Madrid versus Chelsea
Madrid versus Chelsea. Yeah, because I knew he blew. Yeah, I knew he blew
semi-finals.
one of those matches. I knew
Yeah.
it was the one. When I had it, I was like, "This, I know this guy. I know this guy."
Yeah, so he's the one officiating tomorrow. So he's familiar about, of course, someone has officiated in the semi-final of the
Mhm.
Champions League. Is no just a pushover. So I think he's going to be matured about the officiating. He'll probably just let the game flow. He will not. I don't think. Hopefully, he doesn't, stop the game intermittently because tomorrow's game is that kind of game where you want it to just keep flowing like end to end, so that the viewers can actually, enjoy the
Enjoy
game.
themselves. Yeah.
It's going to be a very tight match. I don't see a lot of goals. People will say they'll score. I don't see the two teams. I don't think Mbappe is 100% fit yet. this guy Gay stepped on his leg, I think yesterday during their training. So
It is a good game.
yeah,
But I heard the news that it's going today that it looked fine today, so it should be fine.
let's see. They'll give him painkillers and all that. Stop the swelling. Yeah, it's a high profile match. Probably the most important game in a lot of in the PSG calendar this season. So it's poised to be one of the best, probably one of the best games we'll probably be seeing. This year. Two superstars, two stars on two
Coming
two
together.
sides. Well, I think what will win the game is going to be in the midfield. Because you have Verratti, Paredes, and Gay.
Gay, it is a good game.
On the other side, you have Valverde,
Modric and
Modric, and
maybe
Kroos.
Camavinga.
I hope it's Camavinga because they will need legs. They will need they will need legs tomorrow. They cannot play players that cannot press and and keep the ball.
I agree.
It will be interesting. It will be a good game. I think two good strikers, Benzema against his friend Mbappe. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be. I won't be surprised you see you don't see a lot of goals. It's either one or two things. It's either it's a KG game, you don't see lots of goals, or it's an end-to-end game where there's just so many goals, like maybe 3-2, 4-3, that kind of game.
Abdullah, can I talk about the
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Call!
Yeah, BT. I've been streaming recently. You've been streaming recently. I've been seeing
for sure.
I've been seeing your stream. You've been bringing people in. Good job.
I heard you guys are calling a lot of European players to come play for you in Ghana. Players that we've never heard about. Man, we don't care.
Yeah.
You
March
guys,
25th.
I'll just use Ashanti protocol. Team. Just use the Ashanti
man.
team.
I'm actually from Ashanti.
You're Ashanti?
Yeah, I'm Ashanti. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you're from the great kingdom of Ashanti.
Yeah. But yeah, man. March 25th. When we get there, we'll talk about it. I think my main issue with the team is I like the attitude we came with today. I think we played with a really good attitude. We went negative when we were playing, you see, and it looked like everybody was playing to, they're playing to, all together as a unit. There wasn't like, oh, this one is playing this or this one is playing that. So for me, I think the thing about Bayern is I think we have problems with the pace of the opponents. The attackers who have pace, that is the problem. And also, our closing down is not as good, which will be a problem because if you go and play someone like Mbappe or someone like a Neymar or a Messi, I can see us getting at least scored by 3 or 2 goals. We're lucky because if you saw that, I don't know if you saw Abdullahi, there was like 2 or 3 minutes where the Salzburg attacker had he shot the ball.
One-on-one. Yeah, it is
one-on-one with Neuer, right? You saw it, right?
Yeah.
And I thought if that went in, that would have changed the whole game, Then I think the confidence would have gone down. So we need to really fix up on our defense. But then, Abdullah, the problem for me too is with the formation we are playing, I understand why he's trying to play 3-4-2-1. But if you're going to play 3-4-2-1, you have to make sure that you don't allow those transitions from the midfield area because there is too much space. When everybody pushes up high, too much space that you are leaving behind, and it allows things like the counter-attacks, like how today was, to flourish in the first couple of minutes. So I think, to be honest, Abdullah, I'm going to be honest, man, I don't think we can win this Champions League. I'll be really honest with you. I don't think we can win this Champions League. I think if we meet City and PSG or Liverpool, I think we're going to lose. This is how I see it.
Give me your take on Liverpool Inter Milan. Like,
I think they left it late. I think they left
it.
Yeah, I think they left it late. I think if they went, because Lautaro had that, and I said it on
the one chance. If you have scored, like This
Yeah,
must
that
idiot
was
shoot the ball.
that should have gone. If that went in, I think it would have gone to extra time because that
Yeah.
was a really good chance.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, Skriniar, world class defender. Vidal, man of the match. I thought he was amazing
No,
today.
they gave it to Skriniar. The man of the match was Skriniar.
I think Vidal should have been man of the match because he was like really
It was
doing a
everywhere.
lot. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah. So I think what was I gonna say? I think although I will say this, Liverpool do have a problem when Trent sometimes pushes way too high. I think this is my thing with Liverpool, and I can see how an opponent can kind of neutralize that. So them two, they also have their frailty. I don't think they are favorites quite yet. With
Yeah.
Bayern too is not fair. They are kind of the same situation. You see, so I'm not sure, man. I don't know. Liverpool is they're a good team. I think they're a deadly team, but I think Trent's side is the where
But
teams
it
will
defended
look
very well
to.
today, though. It defended very well today against Perisic.
Oh
It
yes,
was okay.
oh yes. He defended very, but you saw that last couple minutes where Inter
Yeah.
was getting the possession. The attacks was coming from Trent's
Trent
side. You
Alexander-Arnold,
see,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, man, I think it's gonna be interesting. I don't know who's the favorites. I think it's 50-50 for everybody, to be honest. That's how I see it. And even Chelsea, I think Chelsea can be Bayern. I'm be honest.
But Gablo Eyes, give me your take on them. No comment. I'm not commenting about that yet.
No, it's true. It's true.
Blue Eyes, give me your take on Liverpool, Inter Milan, and the Bayern. Bayern Munich just humiliated Salzburg. That was a punishment.
Yeah, that game that game was useless. A very useless tie. Like, I don't even know why.
Wait, do you watch the match or no?
I had the two of them going simultaneously, and then when I saw 4-0, I'm like, what the hell is this? So I just focused on the Liverpool tie. Alexis Sanchez, man, he's a useless player.
Blue Eyes, is that a
Hold
red
on.
card? Be very sincere. Is that a red card?
He's stupid, man. He's just Alexis Sanchez carried.
But he got the ball, Blue Eyes. He got the ball. He got
Yeah.
the ball. He got the ball.
He
It's his
carried-
follow through that kind of gave him a red card. But what I think was harsh.
Yeah.
It was harsh for me a little bit because he got the ball.
Yeah. He carried his Arsenal baggage to that game, man. How can you're one goal up, right? And then you throw the game away. You just go in. Like, why can't you calm down? I bet you if that game was 11-11, I think Inter had a chance.
At the chance, yeah. The momentum was on their side already.
Yes. Varane, I was really impressed with Varane.
Varane.
For a pensioner.
Varane is not playing for
Huh?
Do you know say Varane play for Man United?
Not Varane. What's his name?
Perisic.
No. The Chilean in the midfield. For Inter.
Arturo Vidal.
Vidal. He impressed me for a 30. How old is he?
33, 34, something like that.
Man, that guy. I know the batteries are done. I don't think he can move anymore, but he wanted to win this game today.
Nah, he gave his all, yeah.
Yeah, he gave his all, but I'm really pissed off at Alexis Sanchez because I think Inter had a chance. Inter could have taken this to penalties.
But do you blame Lautaro Martinez because he saw a chance before he scored that world-class goal? There was a chance.
That was a Waldy, man.
But there was a chance he saw before that world-class. There was a chance he just either you square play back to the guy beside him or shoot.
he got too carried away on that one. But you know what? Liverpool doesn't look too promising,
I keep telling people this team can be beaten. This team
they've
been very lucky
they've
been very lucky in the last 1 or 2 weeks. They've been very lucky.
Yep. And what's his name is always looking too comfortable. What's his name? VVD.
Van Dijk.
Yeah, he's always looking too comfortable. That guy will soon get his medicine. I'm telling you. But all in all, it's a disappointing day for me. I really wanted CFC Steven. I see you, my brother. I really wanted Liverpool to go today, but too bad. The teams are getting tougher, and the tie is becoming more of an interesting tie as we keep progressing. Tomorrow is what I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
so
PSG
that we can
versus
put
Real
toast
Madrid.
so that we can put toast in our way for good, man. So to say that was the last
What you said?
our last time we
I'm sure.
break
I'm
bread.
sure. I'm sure it will be praying now. It will be in prayer mode now. Only
Yeah,
God help
man.
me. Tomorrow match we must win.
Exactly.
And then we'll be praying because the news we're hearing is Mbappe is not 100% fit for tomorrow's match. He had an injury in the training ground.
Mm.
It is
Nah,
like an
he's
injury.
playing. He's playing. He was
Yeah,
training with them.
yeah. It
He
was
was
sent today,
training.
but I don't think it's 100%.
Ah, honestly, Mbappe doesn't even have to be 100% against Carvajal at the ladder of his career. Honestly, like 80%, like Mbappe give up on Carvajal a game, man. But we saw that stupid challenge he did over the weekend, like against David Silva. Like, come on,
Yeah.
it's David Silva, bro. Like,
For the penalty
what,
that they scored.
yeah, like whatever. But
Why is
like,
why is Carvajal doing that always? Why does he do that
I
always?
don't know what happened to. I don't know if it's the injuries. I don't know if he doesn't. He just not on it no more. He just not 100% on it at the level no more. It is what it is. I guess when you have so many injuries over and over. Solo, you good, bro?
Shala, what happened? It's like a black and white. What happened with the black and white? We're in the era of
Oh my god, this guy is driving and he's in the hangout, bro.
relax. You driving?
Get home safe, Solo. Get home safe, man.
Get home safe, bro. What the heck?
Get.
That's dangerous, though.
Yeah, that's dangerous, bro. Like,
That's dangerous, brother. Why are you
if there's
doing
any
that?
kids watching the live stream, we
Your
don't
life is
promote this,
important,
man.
brother. Your life is important.
We don't promote this, man. We don't promote this. We don't promote this. We don't promote using your phone and driving, man.
Relax. So guys, let's look at some permutation in the quarterfinals. Let's look at some permutations now. So Liverpool are
Already,
two.
Liverpool.
I'm not watching Man City match.
Well, before we go there, right? I just wanted to call out this guy called Bastoni. Man, who watched that
But
guy?
maybe that can look very good though. He looks very good.
It's not that he looks. He is super good. That boy is good.
Very
Bastoni.
good. Bastoni.
Damn, that's the name I took
Wait,
out from this
Can
name.
we say Simeone Inzaghi, the way Inter Milan play with Simeone Inzaghi is a more better Inter Milan than Antonio Conte.
Oh yes, Antonio Conte is to counter. It's purely counter attack, right? Simeone Inzaghi, they actually move forward and try to they play out from the back first
From the
of all,
back. Mhm.
and then they actually play kind of a bit of more possession football than compared to Conte style.
Yeah.
And they move the ball through their wing backs, so they play a lot of the diagonals across wing backs, and then they have those three in the middle that just know how to combine and hold on to the ball and actually move that ball up forward quickly. They missed Barella today. If they had Barella, it would have been a different game for Liverpool in this time. He was suspended. I think it was very clear they missed him. If Barella played with Kalanoglu and Brozovic in that midfield, it would have been a different
ball game, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a different time.
I agree.
Because they will control that midfield. Because the Liverpool players in that midfield, they will just keep running around chasing the ball. Those guys will knock them silly, man. Because those three can keep the ball, dribble, beat the press, and actually drive the ball at the same time. So
I also have a feeling that
it's so unfortunate. Wilton's team gave Barella that red card in the group stages.
I think I'm looking at this match now in the first and the second match. I've been having an issue with Mohamed Salah. Ever since he's lost the Africa Cup of Nations, it doesn't look like himself anymore.
Man, Salah is looking for money, man. They don't want to pay
Not
him
really
money.
though. Abdullah, against Leeds United, he was really good in that game.
What?
Stop that lead. That's
No.
Leeds,
Then again,
Leeds the championship team. Stop.
No, listen. Against Leeds, he was good. He was very good in that game. Against West Ham, he wasn't that great. Then who else? Against Chelsea? Against Chelsea, he was trash. He wasn't good. Then against today, to be honest today, I don't think he was that bad today. Honestly, he really wasn't. Like
today, he looked like a shy player. He wasn't himself today.
Yeah, he hit the woodwork twice, which was weird from him. Like honestly, today, like I'm looking at the stats right now. Salah completed the most dribble in the game. Salah, I can't believe they even have a stat for that. Salah won the most duel in the match. He won 8 duels in the match, and he hit the woodwork 2 times with 3 shots in the entire game. So it is what it is. I don't think he was that bad today, honestly. He, like, from what I was watching the game, he wasn't that bad. He just didn't score today. Because I don't compare how he was against West Ham. I don't think he was that bad today.
Besides your take on
But
Salah.
Mane was very bad
was
today.
horrible.
Mohamed Salah, he was like Vilton said. No, not like I don't agree with Vilton. I thought he was garbage today too.
Mane?
No, Salah. Not garbage, but I thought he was just tepid. He was
Yeah,
he was
really
He
below.
wasn't himself today.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't himself. Listen, how long is this? How long? When did Bastoni sign his contract with Inter? That boy, man. Alessandro
2025,
Bastoni,
something
man.
like that.
Chai!
And the way he played from the back, he looked very, very like
The guy
he looked very
is so
assured.
good.
Bastoni, man.
Italy
Somebody
has a
talk to me
player
about
there.
Bastoni, man.
They have a
Sorry?
player there. If they want to play back four, you can play back four in
Kai.
the Italian national team. See,
That's why I love
Machine
Champions
needs to
League.
do this. Machine
Sorry?
needs to stop relying on them Chelena and Bonicio anymore. I don't like that. You need to like.
No,
you
they
need to
have
play-
they have good players that can replace those guys. I don't know what Mancini is doing.
I agree.
There's no way Bastoni should be benched in the Italian team. Guys,
Yeah.
good.
Man, that's why I love Champions League. There's always one emerging talent for me. Like that's
Yeah.
one of the exciting things for me. And
Mhm.
this Bastoni guy really caught my interest. And trust me,
What of Skriniar? That it looked very good.
well, Skriniar, you can tell he's already seasoned. That's another
Oh,
rugged
yeah,
man.
Skriniar is seasoned.
Yeah, you can tell that's already
Yeah.
another rugged man. But
Skriniar is rugged and he's a veteran, correct? Mhm.
exactly. But let me tell you one name. I know you guys are going to laugh at me. If this boy gets the right tutelage, Curtis Jones, keep an eye on that boy.
Mm.
Keep an eye on Curtis Jones. He's
Pure
all over the
Scouser,
place right
that
now.
boy, pure Scouser. Pure Scouts.
I know, inside outside.
100% scouts, bulky like them. Like the guy he has that's the attributes of a scout. That's him, 100%.
If that boy gets the right teaching, I'm not sure if Klopp. I don't think Klopp really cares about him. But if that guy gets the right mentoring and the right packaging, that guy can be lethal.
Yeah.
He can be lethal, man, because he already has this whole thing about piercing. Like he's all about going forward.
Yeah.
He just needs to like balance his game a little bit. But for Salah, no, I didn't really see anything extraordinary. But sometimes when Salah goes unnoticed is when Liverpool is actually more lethal because that predictability is gone.
It's gone, yeah. But
Can't really-
like, in the last 2-3 matches, 4 matches, he's been looking very suspect.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
suspect.
like Emi said, maybe he is looking for money. I thought we agreed that Mane is the one looking for money. So Salah too is looking for money. Okay. Everybody's looking for money on the squad, have you?
Chelsea, West Ham. It looked very in the Leeds United match. It looked very bad. The penalty he scored after that match. In the last match they played after that lead, it looked very, very suspect. I was like, this is not Salah. It looked out of the game. I was like, what's going on? Even in against West Ham, I was surprised Klopp took him out of the game. So Klopp, it was mad when I was like, Klopp is going to take you out. You're not playing anything. You look very worse in that match. And Klopp took you out. The reason he took out, you're not imparting the game the way you should have been imparting the game, and he took him out. That's fair enough. That's fair enough for me. And today, it looked like a shadow of himself. Maybe because of Bastoni and the other guys in the back, it doesn't look like the Salah. No, it does not. And even today, Mane look, oh Lord in heaven. I don't want to talk about Sadio Mane. Lord help me.
Mane was a pedestrian, man.
Oh Lord help me.
Liverpool actually lost today, gentlemen.
They lost. Yeah, they lost. They lost.
That's very interesting, man.
So let's do some permutation for the quarterfinal. So Man City qualified.
Liverpool qualified. Bayern qualified.
Liverpool.
Chelsea.
Relax. Chelsea.
Come on, 2-0 up. Come on, Abdullah.
Chelsea.
Have some
That's 4 teams. Who again?
We still have to play, man. We still have to play.
You have to play. Chelsea's like one leg there.
Chelsea.
Ajax. What did Ajax and them?
Ajax is still one.
Is
It's
it
still
2-2?
one. It's 2-2. So not yet. I don't know. Maybe Benfica can say what's up
Ajax or Benfica
at home.
Ajax or Benfica.
But I think Ajax should go too. But you never know, man. What can happen in these crazy Champions League night?
So
And I think PSG are gonna go too. But you never know.
Relax.
We might actually beat these guys tomorrow, man. And if we do beat them, I want Tosin to be on here hosting.
he said
the
it's not
hangout.
coming.
If we win.
Yeah, he said it's not
What a
coming.
loser, man!
He's
Like,
gone. He
come
said he's
on,
gone
man.
for good, man. No more breaking bread.
He said it's not next year. He said that next year.
Then City through. So Like and Juve should go through,
Villarreal.
but Villarreal can say what's up too. Juve should go through,
Man
honestly.
United, Atletico.
I don't know. I want
That's
I want
a
United to go through so bad, bro. F Atletico, man, those bums. Like I need United to. I need Ronaldo to get a hat trick that game, man.
Relax. See,
I need
the scary part
I
about
need
it
the
is
I need
Ronaldo
the
going to
goat
Europa
to
League.
get a hat trick, man.
And
No,
they get
no,
knocked
no,
out by Mario
no.
Balotelli in
Nah,
the
bro.
World Cup
We can't
qualifier.
have the GOAT. Oh, speaking of that game, Ruben Diaz won't be there at the World Cup qualifier.
But
He's
there's
out.
not be. He's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's out for that World Cup qualifier.
The World Cup
So
qualifier.
Pepe and whoever the other
They'll be
center
fine.
back is,
They'll be good defender. They'll be fine.
yeah, they have the
There's,
GOAT.
there's
As long you have the GOAT, Ronaldo there, you'll be fine, man.
What's wrong with
honestly.
Ruben Diaz?
He's
He's
out.
injured.
He
He's
had
injured.
I'm
Oh,
feeling
yeah?
injury for 6 weeks.
And that's what Pep Guardiola. I don't know if you guys watched his press conference today. He was so angry because Kyle Walker got that stupid red card against Leipzig when they already qualifying
We're
first.
gonna meet him. Is it three matches?
He's banned because they have injury. Ake is not feeling well. Ruben Diaz is not playing, and Cancelo's not feeling well. So if he feels fit, they would have placed Zinchenko as left back and play Kyle Walker as right back. Because we saw what Kyle Walker did against United. He was good, but getting a dumb red card like that for what, bro? Like you already qualified. Like you already qualify. Not only you qualify, you did. Like City could have lost that game 10-0. You still qualify in first place because you beat PSG. So why in the 80th minute, bro? In the 80th minute when the game's done, you decide to get a dumb red card. You got mad and you kicked the guy and get the most ridiculous red card I ever seen. But City already through, but it's just that they're gonna miss him. I think in the first leg of the quarterfinal, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's 3 games, right?
3 games,
so so this is gonna be the second game. So if City draw against Bayern, oh Lord have mercy. If City draw against Bayern and the first leg's at the Etihad,
Lord have mercy.
And Walker's in there, I don't know, but City Pep Guardiola has to figure it out. That's his own business, man. But yeah, so City, Chelsea, Bayern.
But Bayern doesn't really look that good though.
Bayern are not that good either, too. They really are not. But anything can change in the next few months or so because Liverpool weren't really on it. It's like I don't see the thing. I don't really blame Liverpool for not being on it. I've seen it before. I've seen it happen to my club when we're up 3-0 against it happened against Ajax in 2019. We're up 2-1 against them. We going back home and we thought the tie is over and we lose 4-1. It almost happened in 2018 again. We're up 3-0 against Juve. 3 away goals. Like we were like, there's no way like Juve gonna make the comeback in the game. And surprise, they died the game, but we had to let Ronaldo to score a last minute penalty to help us go through. So I think Liverpool, they just went on it. I guarantee you that because it's crazy though. This game remind me a lot of the it doesn't really remind me. You guys remember the Atletico Madrid Liverpool game? From minute 1, Liverpool were on it, bro. Like they destroy Atletico Madrid in every single stat category except for scoring goals. Atleti had 3 chances that game. Adrian making 2 mistakes, and Marcus Llorente scored those 2 goals, and you had Morata score the final goal. Like Liverpool destroyed them, but they lost the game. But that's what I love about football, man. Like football is a sick sport. Like if I was a Liverpool fan that night, I would I don't know what I would have done. I'd be like, they destroy Atletico Madrid, bro. They created
sometimes football is very wicked.
It's very wicked.
Despite the way you dominate, you cannot lose when
you lose games. Sometimes honestly, you couldn't even be mad at the Liverpool performance that night. The only thing I would be mad at is at Adrian. He was very bad on that night as a goalkeeper. But based on the performance as a player, they did everything. The ball just didn't want to go in the net. They scored 2 goals, but Liverpool should have won that game like 5-1, 6-1 easily. They missed so many goals, but they were on it. This is what I'm talking about. Today, they weren't really on it, and they still went through.
They look for me. They look a little bit lethargic the way they play today.
Yeah.
They were slow. I was like, what's going on with Liverpool? They've been very slow, lethargic a little bit.
But if you're Liverpool, you definitely want to avoid Chelsea. The Chelsea are a bad matchup for Liverpool. I don't know what it is, bro, but Chelsea are very bad.
They've not won the 3 matches.
Even Juve to an extent. I feel like Liverpool struggle a lot against low block team that just hit them on a counterattack. I don't know, but but then again, I saw Chelsea destroy Juve 4-0. So Liverpool should beat Juve comfortably, honestly. Juve are not that, but you guys didn't go against Vlahovic. Maybe Vlahovic might be a different factor, and if they do go, but honestly, Liverpool, the only team you should be worried about than the Champions League title are Chelsea, City, and PSG potentially if they beat Madrid, honestly. But Liverpool are looking good. They're definitely one of the first. Liverpool, City, Bayern, PSG, and Chelsea to an extent. Those are definitely going to be one of those teams that wins the Champions League. Yeah, so but the game I really want to watch, Abdullah, is Bayern versus Liverpool. I said not Bayern, Bayern versus City. I mean, I really want to watch that game, Bayern versus City, in the quarterfinal, because that's the only time I've never seen. We've seen Liverpool versus City, we've seen Bayern versus PSG, we've seen
Bayern
PSG,
Chelsea.
we've
It's been
seen
long
Bayern
since-
yeah. No, we've seen Bayern versus Chelsea. Remember 2020 when they beat you guys 7-1?
Relax. That was time Brandon was back in tax. That was tax. Relax.
No, but I really want to watch Bayern versus City, even though I think City are the better team right now. But I really want to watch that time, man.
Lewandowski is clinical, so I think I'll give theirs to Bayern because of Lewa is very clinical. So when you give him the chances, he tends to score.
I really want to watch that time because those two play the same way type of football. They love having the ball. They're pressing you high. They play a very high line. So I'm very curious to see. I please God, that's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to watch Bayern versus City. And
When is it go?
Next week, Friday. Next Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, because next week United and
Chelsea.
after Wednesday, after the Champions League next week, then the draw's gonna happen on Friday. We're gonna know the core.
What time is it? Morning or afternoon? Because
it's gonna be in the morning. It's gonna be in the morning.
I might go live, so we'll go live and do the draw.
Yeah, we're gonna see the quarter, the semi, and the final. So I please UEFA, please, bro, please.
Liverpool always lucky. They are lucky my chance.
And honestly, though, if United go through and PSG go through, I wouldn't mind watching Ronaldo versus Messi one last time in the quarterfinal too. I wouldn't mind that. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. That's box office. Ronaldo versus Messi. That's even though United are not that good, but I honestly would enjoy that. PSG versus United. But I really want to watch Bayern versus City. Abdullah, please, can you call UEFA and tell them to give us that tie?
Relax. Big Papa, give me your take on the Liverpool versus Inter Milan match. And don't talk about that humiliation, please. That punishment. Don't talk about that punishment, please.
Yeah, I saw the game. Yeah, it reminded me of the Chelsea game, right? A lot of good open play, but not enough goals to show for the amount of industry from both teams. And Inter Milan scored a good goal. I think they could have even gotten another one and pushed the game to. The game would have gone to extra time if they had won, right? If they had scored another goal, right?
Yeah, we're going to something, yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to see that the outcome of that result. Maybe get Liverpool to struggle a little bit before they. But it seemed like they. I don't know if they didn't take the tie as seriously as they should have, but I think.
You mean Liverpool or Inter?
No, Liverpool. I think maybe they in their minds they thought they had qualified already, so they were a bit.
They've been looking suspect in the last 2, 3, 4 matches. They've been looking. They have not been looking like the Liverpool we know. They've been looking somehow.
Yeah. They seem.
The way they play has been somehow for me. If you look at the way they play, they've been looking very shady, suspect, little bit. It seems that it's very clinical. Can go out there Liverpool and beat them for me.
Yeah. Well, they created the chances, but they were just, a lot of profligacy in front of goal. So I don't know.
I agree. So I want to talk about something else. Hold on. So Blue Eyes, the report we're hearing is Andreas Christensen officially moved to Barcelona in the summer.
Who?
As a free agent, Andreas Christensen. It is official. It will be a Barcelona player come June 2020. It will be a Barcelona. It finished up his medical today, so he will become a Barcelona player. Who is a perfect replacement? And also, second question: as Aspicatao too will leave in the summer too. Who would you bring in as? Who would you make the club captain if Aspi leave?
Who, a club captain?
Yeah, because there are 3 names already. There has been Rhys James, Thiago Silva, and Antonio Rudiger.
Why not Jorginho?
I don't know.
Why not Jorginho? I think Jorginho should
The
be
name
the
is
captain.
is a vice captain.
Unless he's leaving. Unless Jorginho is leaving. But if Jorginho is not leaving, I think he should be next in. He should be heir to the throne, man.
He is a
You-
vice though.
Huh?
He's the vice.
Which automatically makes him captain.
Yep. I agree.
Aspi was number 2 to Terry.
Yep.
And as soon as Terry left, he took over.
Steven says it's James. Relax. It's James.
Hey, Steven, calm down. Of course, he's going to say Rhys James.
Relax.
Steven, calm down. Rhys James got to put in hours, man. This is an hours-based business.
Relax.
Steven.
I think I'll give it to Thiago Silva Blue Eye because of his experience.
No. Not Thiago Silva, man. It's not fair. Because a captain is about tenure. You're taking away tenure and you're giving. Thiago Silva has only been there for a year, man.
3 years. It's been 3 years already.
No.
Yeah, he came in as a last.
How long has he been?
3 years. It's been 3
The
years.
year we
already.
won Champions League is when he came.
Yeah, you can't give it because
No. He's been there.
No, he didn't come.
Abdullah,
It was Frank Lampard that brought him. But
Yeah,
it just
but
doesn't
it's
make
been 3
sense.
years already. It's been 3
But
years.
like,
yeah, you can't give it to him. Abdullah.
he came to Chelsea to retire, man. You don't just
Yeah.
carry captains.
Yeah, why do you think United
Yeah.
fans are so mad that Maguire is a captain? Because they're like, this
Maguire
guy
is
just
different
come
than
out of
Thiago Silva.
nowhere.
I am built on Maguire is different
No,
than
but
Thiago Silva.
I'm saying what Blue actually saying makes sense because you can't just give the captain to a guy that just came to the team.
Yeah.
It's the same way with even when Ruben Diaz come in, he was phenomenal for City last season, but he wasn't the captain.
No, man.
Same thing with Liverpool. Van Dijk is phenomenal, but who's the captain? Jordan Henderson. Yeah.
You
Gotta
gotta,
give it-
you have to earn your stripes, man. I'm not saying he hasn't earned his stripes, but you just don't take captain. And in all honesty, I really don't see. Let's actually be fair. Let's actually be candid. I don't see Thiago Silva in a captaincy role because he doesn't have. Thiago Silva, don't get me wrong, is a leader on the pitch and off the pitch,
He is.
but he doesn't have character. Jorginho looks like, I don't know, for those of you that went to, I said it already, those of you that went to boarding school, Jorginho looks like a labor prefect. Yeah, like if you went to boarding school, you know what I mean. Labor prefect, like he always talk like, and he's always in the referee's face, like you know that thing he does with his hands. He's always leading traffic and all those. I see a captain in him, unless he's leaving. And
Then why not Rudiger?
Well, I'm not sure about
not Rudiger. Rudiger is like you need him. You don't need him as a captain. He's already a leader, obviously. He's a spiritual leader, and you don't need to put anything to tame him. You need him to be that wild card.
Yep. Somebody asked me a question. Do I rate Christensen? Yeah, I rate him, but my problem with Christensen is I'm 50-50 on him because sometimes he play very well, sometimes he play like I just want to give him that slap. That's me. Sometimes I'm like, can you just be consistent? And sometimes I just take my dad.
He has a thing he does when he pretends to be hurt, and then it
When
always
he gets beat. Anytime he gets beat, yeah, it's true.
And then he pretends to be hurt, and then before you know it's a goal. He's done that like 3 or 4 times. I've witnessed. But I think now that's out of his game. But yeah, I also.
Steven said, I saw it. This is not a deal. Ben Chilwell is back into individual work. I saw it. Yeah, they said in the next 3 weeks will be officially be in the squad. Can't
wait to have him back. But
yeah,
no, I don't think he's going to play this season though.
No, they said in the next 3. That's what they reported in the next 3 weeks.
News for Ben Chilwell. I can't wait till he comes back.
I said 3 weeks.
I can't wait for him to come back. But
2 weeks. So
let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. Alonso is not letting his jersey go, man. Alonso is not giving anybody that jersey, man. Come and take the jersey from Alonso first now.
Ben Chilwell, we have to work his way all back up.
It's one thing to recover. We can't wait for you to come back, Ben. Let me call him Ben.
Another way is for you to hang your shirt.
Another thing is, can you take that shirt away from Alonso? Remains to be seen. But like to answer your question with Christensen, you know what? He's a specialty kind of center back. I like Christensen, but I'm not going to lose sleep that he's leaving. So in all honesty, there's probably a few CBs out there that have the quality that Christensen has. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. I really like that Bastoni boy, man.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
I really like that Bastoni boy. I know he's probably on a slave contract with Inter.
Inter will not even release him.
They will not release him.
That's a big ass money.
If there's any way we can shake the trees and pick up that guy,
that's gonna be a big ass money. A big money. I don't think it's gonna be difficult to pay out. So
This Kunde guy, I don't trust that Kunde guy, man. I'm
you know what I
sorry.
love about Kunde? Blue eyes.
Well, vibes,
You know, Kunde remind me of when I was watching church in the early 2000 and is it 3 or 4? I don't give an F about you. If you give me the just slap, I'll give my own back. If you kick me, I kick your ass. If you blow me, I blow you. That's just Kunde. Me, I like that guy, my own defender. If you want to become mad, let us become mad together. If you want to become crazy, let's become crazy together. That's just Kunde for you. Me, I want that in the. I don't want defender that is soft. Christian is way too soft for me. I don't like him that much, being so soft.
Yeah.
If you want to become mad, Kunde is ready for you to become mad. If you want to become super, Kunde will tell you, if you are mad, I'm going to be mad. Let's be mad together. Let's be mad.
Is he a ball playing defender, Kunde?
Yes, a ball playing, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
What do you think about Dumfries?
Dumfries.
Dumfries look very heavy for me when
He's
he
not
plays.
bad,
He's
though.
very heavy.
He looks very what?
Very heavy when he plays.
Heavy.
Yep.
No, did you see him in the Euros though?
I saw him in the Hero, but ever since the Hero, he hasn't looked like the guy I saw in the Hero.
He looks really good though. I think at least he's an upgrade on Aspi.
Upgrade in Aspi?
That's if Aspi leaves. He's a big upgrade.
They just bought him this season. I don't think it's gonna leave.
Yeah, they just bought him like
Bought
the
him
other
this
day.
season.
He's not bad though. Like that's actually a good shout. Come to think of it, he's not bad.
Since they're talking about Inter players.
Because he has an eye. One thing I like about Dumfries, Denzel, Big Papa, is he has an eye for goal.
I forgot, yeah.
And that's actually a big.
I like Dumfries, but it just looked too heavy on the. It looked too heavy on his foot though, for me. That's
So he
why.
does. And he attacks the box, right? He really attacks the box.
Yep.
Aggressively.
So thank God, Steve, thank God you are here. Give us a little brief about the ownership, because I'm hearing some news that the next week is gonna be the deadline on Tuesday. That we're gonna have
15th of March is deadline.
the deadline. So what's the latest?
Well, there's a new rumor about a 49-year-old Chelsea fan who's going to bid this week for it, and the Turkish guy is confident as well.
So we have 2 now or 3, because I hear the Saudi Arabia has 2.
We have 10 bids on the table.
Out of 10 bids now, 1 have to be accepted.
Yeah, 1 will be accepted, but he wants.
We don't know which one.
He wants the right person. He's not looking at the highest bidder. He's looking at the right person.
So, based on what I've read, what do you think in terms of what do we think Roman would decide in terms of the right bidder?
I think he should go for the Turkish guy.
I think he would go for the Turkish guy.
Yeah, I have a feeling, because he says he's 90% confident it's his.
So because Roman said he wants to build a stadium, but he wants to redevelop the stadium.
Yeah, whoever buys it's got to build a new stadium.
So they want to redevelop the stadium. They have to move from Stamford Bridge to a new stadium.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. How old, Stephen? How old is this guy, the Turkish guy? Do you know?
40,
No.
30 something.
I'm not sure, but I know it's a Chelsea fan who's come forward. A 49-year-old.
49.
Yeah.
Okay.
From 9 years. But the Turkish guy said he's confident, because he said it's like 90% that he will speak to the rest of the guys on Thursday.
He finds out. Yeah, find out. Yeah.
Yeah.
On
So
Thursday.
hopefully by Sunday or Monday we should be able to hear a good news, because see, for me, I want everything to be cleared out.
But 2.5. I heard the Turkish guy, Stephen. Is it true? He's bidding he's making an offer of 2.5. Is that true?
Yeah, and the 49-year-old have put a bid in of 3 billion.
I see. I see.
So women have to decide which one is the best for the team going forward.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow. So Blue Eyes, get ready to get a plane by Turkish airline. Let's get it.
But Blue Eyes, what would you like? In terms of
I told you already. I know Stephen won't like this, but I want Nicky Harrison, Miami Heat owner.
Oh, okay.
I told you that's my guy, man. Like I'm a Miami Heat fan, and if you want to talk about culture, Nicky Harrison has been.
So he cares about the sport and not just the money side.
No, exactly. He cares about the sport, and he always believes in like how he believes in Pat Riley. Pat Riley basically runs the ship, so he would believe in a top class director of football. Yeah, thank you. The director.
I thought the director of football route wasn't really your.
Well, with Chelsea, right? With what we're doing now with the current board, but obviously with if a new ownership comes in, they definitely need eyes and ears and a head that can especially if the owner is not really a footballing guy.
A footballing guy.
Yeah. But
But Steve, is the Turkish guy a footballing guy or not? I don't think so.
actually, good question.
No,
Steven,
he's
is
not. He's not. He's not. He's a
There you
businessman.
It's a
Technically,
business.
he just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
He just rubs me.
The first thing that new owners need to do is get a sporting director.
Exactly. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we
Unless the new owner is a footballing guy, but is a football guy, but
No, we were linked. We are linked. We've been linked a number of times to the former, the Monaco sporting director. I can't remember.
Luis
Campos.
Yeah. That one.
Campos, yeah. Apparently, he has some really advanced software that he.
But for me, I would love Michael Emalalo to be back instead of Luis Campos. I want him out if the new owner comes in.
bring him back on the 1-year contract, just like on a short-term contract. Let him just clean the cobwebs. Yeah, Emenalo.
No, no, because he's been there. He knows the core of the club, so I'll probably bring him for a very long time for him to stabilize.
I know, but
No.
why did he leave his other job?
He left because of Goman and Ghana's case.
No, why did he leave Monaco?
He said the second time when Murillo came in, he said,
No, you're missing the point. I'd be like, why did he leave
I think
Monaco?
he got sacked.
He got sacked. Yeah.
Second time he got sacked. Yeah.
No, at Monaco or at Chelsea?
Yes, at Monaco. Second time.
Oh, yeah?
Because when he left Chelsea, he went back, didn't he?
Was he
Then they sacked him.
Stephen, was he director of football when Henry was there as coach?
I think he left just before.
I see.
Oh, wow.
that's tough, man.
Because Monaco, the owners of Monaco have a lot of money, right?
Yeah, it's from Russia too. So because right now we don't even know who Roma is gonna be like authorized to be the new owner, but you'll be getting 10 BTs tomorrow and that bit. We don't even know. Like this has been a huge problem for especially the club and the players, because now the players like we don't know who's gonna be the owner. We don't know our future. Player signing contract, blah blah blah. We don't know where the problem is. We don't know where so because whatever the journalist writes a paper, what the journalist said, we believe this, we believe that. We don't know actually which one is right and which one is wrong. We don't know. That's what the problem is. Relax. Stop. I might travel to London and just behead him. I'll behead him immediately if that happens.
I'll be like, calm down now. Who you want behead?
Look at what Emen tell me. Emen, I don't want Batanel. What the heck? You want to give me Batamel? Heck no. I beg. Heck no. I'm sorry. No. I beg. Nope. I don't want it.
Me, I'm bracing myself for a potential 3 steps back to elevate 5 steps forward, which means that we might have to go through growing pains over the next 2 years.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't expect. I mean, it would be nice to pick up cups here and there as we readjust. But I'm not getting too excited.
You know what? I'm gonna be happy because Andes is leaving. Aspi is leaving. Possibly Rudiger. If those 3 leave, that's a rebuild. That's a potential rebuild.
That's why we need that. We need that CL, man. We need that CL by all means this season.
You're not gonna win it, bro. I see.
Sorry?
You're not
Don't
gonna
know we're
win
gonna win it, bro. We're gonna win it.
You're not winning
Sorry,
it back to back, bro. It's
No,
just
we
not
are,
gonna
man.
happen.
Forget
You can't
about
say you
it.
can't win back to back. It's possible. You
It's-
can't write anything
I
off.
know it's.
It's
I
CL.
know.
Milton, you see that?
Of
You
course,
see,
it's
I know
possible.
you don't want to break.
Of course, it's possible, but
Well,
it's not gonna happen, Abdullah.
no problem,
It's
man.
not.
We'll come
See,
back
Milton,
on
like
this.
I said,
It's on. It will happen.
We'll
It
come back
It
on
will
this
happen.
stream, man.
won't happen. I'm telling you,
Okay.
it won't
It
happen.
will
No
happen.
problem,
It
man.
won't
Milton,
happen.
we were here
What's
last year
today's
when we
date? What's
celebrated.
today's
Don't
date?
worry.
Abdullah, what's today's
Today's
date?
date is 3/8/2022.
Thank you.
3/8/2022. It won't
At what
happen. I'm
time?
telling
At
you.
what time?
I'm telling you. Let
Today
me
is
see.
like 6:49 now.
If Chelsea
Okay.
doesn't get Ajax or Juve in the next leg, you guys are
It
out. in the
doesn't matter who we
quarterfinal.
get, Vilton.
And you
This
see,
is
whatever-
our own.
If you don't get
Yeah,
if you don't get Ajax or Juve in the next leg, you guys are out. You guys are
I'm
out.
ready. Anybody will get
You had a
I'm ready.
great run. You
Okay,
won
no
the
problem.
Champions
We'll
League.
see.
You
see.
beautiful. You
No
like come
problem.
on.
Bring
come on,
on
guys.
anybody.
We
Milton doing
being
reverse
serious.
psychology.
Like
See,
come on,
Milton.
guys. Come
No
on,
problem,
guys.
my brother. No
Like
problem. We
Chelsea
appreciate
winning their back to back. Like,
Milton,
you
you're
gotta be
shameless.
kidding me,
We
bro.
appreciate you. No problem. It's okay. It's okay.
I
Thanks
don't
for
have the
coming
answer
out.
to that. Is there something else I
Thanks for coming out, Vilton. We
We
appreciate
just
it.
have to avoid City. City is the only team that will give us trouble. But besides that,
Bro, any other team will give you
everybody is
trouble.
crazy.
Everybody else
no.
will give you
Yeah,
trouble.
PSG we can eliminate over 2 legs, right?
Like PSG, Liverpool,
Liverpool we can
City,
eliminate over 2
Bayern.
legs.
I'm not saying you can beat those teams. I'm not saying you can beat
But-
those teams. Of course, I'm not saying that. Even United would give you trouble too over 2 legs.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you can't. This is the thing. I'm not saying Chelsea can't beat Bayern, Liverpool, City, PSG, United. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you're gonna struggle a bit. But I don't see Chelsea winning it back to back. No way. No way.
Fine. Can I just say
way.
something really quick?
No
if you
way.
If you look at the balance of, anyways, we still got a bit Lille, but if you look at the balance of the remaining teams in at the final stretch of this tournament, Chelsea is the only team that is a specialist in cup football.
Not really.
No, it is.
Liverpool of specialists.
No.
Yes, they are. Bayern are specialists.
No, I'm talking about serial specialists. Liverpool. No, they're not serial, man.
Yes, they are. No, Liverpool.
No,
they are. Liverpool. They just beat you in the cup final.
Liverpool. I would disagree with you.
Liverpool. Bayern. Liverpool. Bayern. Yeah, they are. And they are.
How many? Vilton, let me ask you, how many finals have Liverpool been to in the cup, in any cup competition in the last 4 years?
Last 4 years, I don't know. They lost to Madrid in 2018.
Champions League.
They won the Champions League in 2019. They just won the Carabao Cup, and I think they lost. If you don't count the Community Shield, is that a cup?
No. That's not. So only 2, right? Do you know how many Chelsea? Do you know how many Chelsea have?
Champions League. I'm talking about Champions League.
No.
We have to talk about.
I'm talking about cup. We're talking about the cup.
But you can't. Yeah, but you can't compare FA Cup and stuff like that to Champions League. You just can't. And believe it or not, this Liverpool team been more consistent than you guys in the Champions League. Huh?
I hope to face Liverpool in the next round.
Yes, they have. Over the past 4 years, they have been more consistent. It's a fact.
I hope to face
this Liverpool team been way more consistent. 2018 Champions League finals, 2019 Champions League final again, 2020 they lose in the quarterfinal, and 2021 who did they lose to in 2021? Oh, us.
They lost to Real Madrid.
I don't know how. Yeah, 2021 we beat them in the home and away, but and Chelsea been losing what 7-1. Like Europa League, stuff like that. So,
Vilton, let me correct Vilton. Wait, Chelsea is the only team. Chelsea is the only team that has remained unbeaten in the Europa League in the 2 times they've attended that competition.
That's
2013
and
very
nice.
2013 and 2019. Chelsea has never lost a match in the Europa League. They never lost a match in Europa League.
I respect that. It's the same way how Bayern never lost a game in the 2020 season. They didn't lose it. They won every single game in the Champions League that season.
No,
it's the same way.
You said we lost. You said we lost games in the Europa League. So I have to put it straight.
Oh no! I'm comparing the levels. The levels. This Chelsea team. I'm sorry, I trust Liverpool way more in the Champions League. This Liverpool team right now, with no injury, everybody's fit.
This is Liverpool. I trust this Liverpool team that's not beating Chelsea in the last 5. In the last 5 matches, Liverpool has played Chelsea. Of course,
that's what I said. I didn't say Chelsea can't be Liverpool. That's the thing. I never said that. I never said you guys can't. You guys can be anybody. It's the Champions League. But all I'm saying, I will put my trust more in Liverpool.
We shall come back on.
No way, Blue.
We'll visit
come back on June 1st.
It will happen. It will happen.
We'll come back on June 1st.
Blue eyes, deep down, you know it will happen.
It's not deep down. Deep down, it already happened.
Last season, I celebrated.
It already happened.
This guy will happen, bro. No,
we know what we are.
No, Blue eyes.
I
don't want before I die, bro. I don't ever want to see any other club besides Real Madrid defend that title before I die. I don't want to ever see nobody.
What you said now, I will pray you beat PSG tomorrow and you face Chelsea.
No, these guys are going home, man. Real Madrid.
Now you're gonna teach you a lesson.
I don't ever want to see no other club defend the Champions League trophy.
No,
Champions
League. Real Madrid are going home. Benzema is back.
Yeah, Benzema.
I don't ever want to see no other club
Even
defend
better,
the Champions
man.
League trophy. That beautiful Champions League trophy. I only want to see.
Let me tell you
the white
something. Yeah?
Madrid to
Let,
defend
let,
that
let me
title.
t-
I don't want to see
let me tell you something.
Bayern, Barca. I don't
Let
want
me
to
tell
see
you
no
something.
other
Let me
club
tell you
do it.
something about Chelsea. Yeah?
You're not
Don't
gonna
make
do
a
it.
the
You're not gonna do
toughest
it,
the
boy.
toughest challenge for Chelsea in the Champions League is the round of 16. As soon as we bypass the round of 16, the rest is Gary and Sugar.
Bro, you playing this
The rest
Leo,
is
bro.
Gary and
Leo,
Sugar. Watch and see.
Leo,
Don't
bro.
make a mistake. Let me
You are
Bilton,
shameless, Blue Eyes.
Bilton. Let me say something. Don't make a mistake and let us qualify for quarterfinals, please.
Blue Eyes, you are gonna, bro. You playing against
Good.
Leo.
Okay,
I mean,
no problem.
wait.
Oh, you're not
in
even
20
getting. You're not getting what I'm saying to you.
Wait.
As
In
soon as we get to
2017,
quarterfinals, it's
when you
smooth
guys
sailing,
lost to
bro.
Barca, was that in the quarterfinals or round of 16?
No, that's round of 16, man.
Round of 16.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Every time you guys go against a tough team in the in the round of 16, you guys usually lose.
But
in round of 16 last season,
listen,
you guys went against Atleti,
but most
right?
times when we get to quarterfinals, like
Yeah.
remember where did we play Real Madrid last year?
What?
Was it
Semi-final. That was
quarterfinals?
semi-final.
I thought that looked like a round of 16 game to me. That game against Real, it was
Chelsea are playing against the worst team in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're playing the worst team ever in a knockout. You guys, this guy's talking about.
This is coming from a
20
United fan. This is coming from a United
I mean,
fan.
at least they're going against
Atleti.
Atleti.
United think is a Madrid fans.
Okay.
At least they're going against Atleti. Oh, at least.
See, Vilton. Whatever they bring for Chelsea.
When an average Mason Mount ran through your midfield, Mason Mount.
I mean, it's not that hard when you go going against old people. Like, if I'm playing against my father, I should be able to outrun him like the entire game. Like, it makes sense. Like, my energy, like, even though he's a better footballer than me, but because I'm younger and I'm fit and I don't get tired in the 70 minutes. It's easy to run.
Oh, Messi is gonna, and not Messi. Neymar is gonna be in a daycare center tomorrow.
We'll see, bro.
Neymar is gonna be in a daycare center tomorrow.
We'll see. Like I said,
of,
we'll see. If we do lose to PSG tomorrow, respectively, if it's 4-5-0, 3-0, I'm gonna be very upset. But if we lose like 2-1 or 3-2. I won't be that angry. I mean, there's no shame on losing to a team.
I think it will be more than
I mean, there's no shame on losing to a team that has Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Donnarumma.
I appreciate the fact that you're throwing in the towel early. It's a good strategy.
Let's just hope it don't be more than
No, I didn't say we're gonna lose.
I think Real Madrid.
Yeah, I say if we do lose, I'm not gonna be mad. If we lose like 2-1 or 1-0, oh my god, we should have beat PSG. I mean, like, there's no shame in losing to PSG. Like
that. Will probably be a back scoreline.
I sense a lot of fear in this man's voice.
Don't worry.
Bro, I'm sleeping good, Blue Eyes. I'm sleeping good. But all I know though. But one thing I know for 100% sure, Chelsea are not defending that Champions League trophy.
Okay, what's if we defend?
You need to get a new.
No, don't
first.
ask him what. July 1st.
You need to focus on your honor first, bro.
Okay,
you need to get a new honor.
Okay.
First,
Now, can I say something? You've been yapping. Can I say something? On June 1st, Vilton, let's do this again. June 1st.
May 28th. The finals on May 28th. May 28th.
That's why I said June 1st. So June 1st, when all this dust has settled,
May
all the smoke has settled.
Not
when
even
we
that.
drank,
I told you, I'm gonna say this to you again, Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
If you don't go against Ajax and Juve,
it doesn't matter.
You out in the quarterfinal. You out,
man. No.
Hashtag with the Chelsea. Hashtag maximum quarterfinal. If you don't face Ajax and Juve in the quarter, you're out. You're out. It's fact, bro. There's nothing wrong.
Are you done?
Champions of the world. So remember that. We're champions of the world. So remember that.
I refuse to see Lukaku and Timo Werner. Bro, do you know how bad that would be for the Champions League to see Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Lukaku winning it back-to-back, Mason Mount winning back-to-back Champions League title, bro? Like, that would be so bad for the Champions League, man. My God.
What is going to be so bad?
That'd be so bad for the Champions League, bro. That'd be, not even that back-to-back, bro. Not even the great Barca, the great Liverpool, the great the great Bayern Munich couldn't do it.
Brace yourself.
Blue Eyes, it's not gonna happen. Blue Eyes, it's not gonna happen. See, the thing about it, Blue Eyes has a sick agenda. So
no. There's no agenda. You know what I like is Vilton right now is putting on a defensive shield. He knows what's coming.
No, it's not gonna
You know
happen.
what's
It's
coming.
not. I'm
You
very
know
like
what's coming.
I will bet with you. I will literally put money on the Chelsea are not defending the UCL title.
No, I
Don't put
no,
money,
I
don't
won't
put
take your
money,
money, bro.
don't
Don't
do
worry.
it.
June 1st. I told you June 1st when
Oh
all the
my
dust
god,
settled.
bro. I
When
need
we
Chelsea
drank
to
our
be
palm
out,
wine
man.
through that
Yeah,
Champions League,
honestly,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, we're
MN is
coming
right.
for you,
MN
man.
is right. If Chelsea defend the title, the UCL is under review. It's under review, bro. I refuse to see Mason Mount, Timo Werner, Lukaku, Hudson Odoi winning another Champions League. Even Jorginho winning another back-to-back
happens,
Champions League.
Go to your
Back-to-back, bro. No,
My
no,
brother,
no,
the
no.
system, Vilton, the system is bigger than the individual when it comes to Chelsea. It's not about all these people you named. There's
But
a
it's-
machine. There's a machine.
No, but we won't remember
that
the
is
system
driving
at
these
the end of the day, though.
individuals. And
Hey,
that machine, let me tell you.
But
that
Victor,
hold on.
No,
hold
but
on.
when we go down in history, though, Blue Eyes, it's always about the players. We don't ever be like, oh, the system. We always
No,
talk
but
about
for us,
the
it's no.
players.
That's why we're different. We're a hybrid system. It's all about a system for us.
No,
not
but
about
in
players, man.
2012, most people always say Drogba. People, most Chelsea fans just talk about Drogba.
There's a listen. You know this deal that is happening between owners, between Roman Abramovich and X or Y, whoever it's going to be. What the person is coming in to buy is a winning DNA. Not coming in to buy no club. You're coming in to buy spiritual presence. I'm telling you. And I know this sounds too philosophical. You can't really measure it. I get it, because at the end of the day, you want to see the skills on the field. But this is like, especially this year when we're going through all these tribulation and trials. This is our year, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, no problem.
If
SSB, you're right. I know. Kante needs to get
Timo
back on the
Werner
horse.
wins
Kante needs to get back on the horse really fast, man. You're right, SSB. I
Guys,
know.
relax on Timo Werner.
SSB,
Timo
good point.
Werner
Good
wins
point. I've
2
been
in a row.
crying for Kante to get back on his game, because I know he's a big part of that picture.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Alonso playing in the finals. I'm very comfortable
Oh my goodness.
with Alonso
Wait,
playing in the finals. I'm telling you, man.
I thought Chiro was out for the season. Is he really gonna play?
Yeah,
I
it will
don't
back
think
in
I-
3
no,
weeks.
I
I hope
don't
you,
think-
I hope you
we
guys
don't
are not
need- we
rushing
don't-
him, man.
we
I hope
don't
you
need
guys are not
Chilwell,
rushing
man.
it.
Come on, guys.
ACL
Are we
needs to
really
be
that
healed,
desperate?
man. Yeah,
Are we
ACL
really
needs to
that?
be
We
healed.
already
man.
have Saul, man. We have Saul.
ACL needs to be healed, man.
So Steven, like, is it gonna be fully fit in the next 3 weeks or
Because
just?
look
Yeah,
at
and his ACL wasn't a full tear; it was only half.
oh, it was half tear.
Okay.
Was
okay.
Virgil van Dijk ACL a full tear? Or was it half?
Half.
Because Virgil was out for the entire season. He didn't want to take chances at all. He didn't took any
But apparently,
chances.
he started doing recovery work before he went for surgery or something.
Because even at the Euros, he didn't play at the
So
Euros because he
it
didn't
might
want
be
to risk
back
it.
towards the end. Towards, if you go deep in the UCA, it might be back in the
Who?
squad. And Ben Chilwell, right, Steven?
Yeah, it would be in full team
Yeah, if he
training
can come
for
into
3
the-
weeks.
Okay,
If he can come in and do, you see how we integrated Reece James.
with James, yes.
If he can come in and do that same thing, hey man,
You need to look, bro.
man.
Imagine
Yeah,
looking
put
at the
Alonso
list
back
of
on
the
the
real
bench, man.
players.
Steven,
Alonso
leave
back on
Alonso
the
alone,
bench.
man.
Alonso.
Alonso,
my
leave
God,
my
bro.
guy,
Please,
man.
God,
Yo,
please, man. Like
the
I need
hate that
Chelsea
Alonso
to
is
get
getting is too much for me, man. Leave
Liverpool,
Alonso
City,
to Marinate,
Bayern,
man.
please, man, please,
What
God.
is
Okay,
space, man?
No
I'll
Ajax,
leave it
no
alone. I'll
Ajax
leave
and
it
Juve,
alone.
no Ajax and Juve, please, God, please, God, no.
Milton
Please,
knows.
God,
He
please,
knows.
God, let's
Milton,
defend the UCA back to back, please. Let's defend it back
Milton
to
knows
No,
that this thing
bro,
is coming to start for.
imagine going on Wikipedia, bro. When you go on team that have defended the Champions League, you look at the squad, you see history, Merchant.
Timo
Then
Werner,
when you look
Kai
at
Havertz,
Chelsea, you see
Mason Mount,
no, Kai
Reece
Havertz is
James,
okay.
Ben
It's
Chilwell.
Timo Werner, Lukaku, and Jorginho. That's what's bothering me a lot, bro. And Alonso, bro. What the no? And Kepa. Oh God, no, no, bro. Like
It is
Hudson
what it is.
Odoi, bro. Oh God, bro. Mason Mount, bro. Mason Mount's gonna be regarded as the best English player. He's gonna be in that discussion. Greatest English player, greatest midfielder of all time, man, for England, man.
Kepa, Ariza Balaga. Boy, Ariza Balaga lifting that trophy.
Nah, man. I say Chelsea's gonna win the FA Cup. I'll say that, man. Since you guys are a cup team, you guys are gonna win the FA Cup, man. You guys can't lose 3 finals in a row, man.
Okay.
June 1st. June
June
1st.
May
I love that date.
28th. May 28th. May 28th.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
The finals on May 28th.
Okay, May 28th. Wait, when is the FA Cup final?
June 1st is the day we do, you know, the parade with the
The
cup.
parade, yeah.
Yeah.
With the new owners.
Yeah, with the new owners too. We're going to welcome the new owners. That's true.
With the Champions League and the FA Cup.
Exactly.
We welcome them,
God.
champions of the world,
Oh God.
holding that beautiful trophy,
Oh,
parading
God,
the whole
bro.
London.
Oh God.
With the beautiful
bro.
stadium coming in
Oh,
around the
like
corner.
I said, bro, like I'm gonna look at Klopp, Pep, Pochettino, and Nagelsmann. Very funny under the light.
If
Man.
Tuchel
If
wins
they
and
let
this year
if they let
back,
that happen, if they let that happen, man.
you're gonna look them funny. Why we gonna be celebrating champions of the world? We know what we are.
Chelsea.
I mean,
You
Derek.
already know
Oh
what we
yeah,
are.
okay. Blue Eyes, since you are a pharaoh, who would you be going in the final against?
I don't mind anybody.
I have a funny feeling. Believe this. You won't believe what I just say right now. Manchester United.
Yeah, that's it. I could have went it back to back. No.
Plus, you want your other fans to break down. You want them to break down.
No, I have a funny feeling. I'm telling you.
They will just collapse. Blue eyes, they will collapse. If they lose the final, they will collapse.
No, but we have to revenge. We have to revenge. What 2008?
2008. Okay.
We have to revenge. Listen. Champions League is storytelling, man. It's a movie. If you're a Champions League traditionalist, if you've been watching the game from a long time, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what happened to us with Barcelona.
Yeah, 2012 and 2009.
And then they paid back dividend in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
You must collect. So, and then Real Madrid, we already put them to bed, man. That story is done.
We're not gonna face them anymore.
No, that's all. No, Real Madrid, no.
They don't want our smoke.
No, they don't want our smoke. Real Madrid,
know.
even if they come back with the best squad, they
No,
don't want.
No. When we have a good squad, I want Chelsea again, man. I want Chelsea again. When we
face
when
us
the
now.
squad
Face
is
us
on
now.
revision.
Let's
No,
dismantle
but
you.
why would you want to go against old people? I don't get that.
What? Is there old people in football? I don't care about
Wait.
football. I don't care about playing football and win.
So I'd be like, when you play over, you don't
we
want
beat
to.
each other. We beat each other. He beats me, I beat him. There's no big boys in favor.
If you come to the field, you're not a big boy. You're not a small
big
boy
boy.
anymore.
You beat me, I beat you.
Exactly.
You beat me, I beat you.
All of a sudden, Modric is a pensioner. Can you imagine Wilton? All of you're labeling all your big stars.
No, I mean he's 37, dude. I don't expect him to be running back and forth for 90 minutes. Like what 37-year-old midfielder? All right,
Hold on, is
speaking
Modric
of which,
Is Modric 37?
yeah, he's 37.
Wow.
Exactly. So
Wow.
if you look at all the big club, PSG, Bayern, City,
guys,
Liverpool,
Fabricio
Chelsea, maybe a midfielder that has a 37-year-old.
Steven Gerrard wants Felipe Coutinho to stay 40 million already bye clause, so they will pay it by May or June.
Be careful, Stevie. Be careful.
Felipe Coutinho, guys, Felipe Coutinho will join permanently with Aston Villa.
Just because of this one game that he had in Bosnia. Because of that game he had against Southampton.
That's what Gerrard wants.
If I were Gerrard, I'll wait till the end of the season. Shake it off first, man.
That's what they said. They said they have to wait till the end of the season.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
I wish they said they wait till the end of the season before they make decision on it.
Because I remember this is the same thing that happened to Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley, the first 3 games, Dean. What's his name? Dean was already talking about buying Ross Barkley.
Felipe Coutinho is a quality player. We know that.
No. There's something about that Aston Villa system that in the first 3-4 games, you go shine.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, things that start to shake off. But I hope Philippe continue. I hope it works out for him.
If they can finish in an Europa League or Conference League season, they'll be fine. I'm happy with that. That's a progress for me. That's a progress. If they can finish in that.
Continuous deal it's a loan, so he goes back.
A loan with the option to buy for 40 million.
That shit.
14.
40.
How old is he?
40. He's 29.
29.
As a number 10, that's a good age for
number 10.
10.
Yeah,
not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
He's in form now. In fact, because of World Cup is in the corner, so continue playing for World Cup. He's playing for World Cup.
Telling you, bro.
So he's going to compete with Neymar
Of
for
course.
number 10.
Nah,
Coutinho.
That's Ney's office, man. That's his office hours, man.
believe it
That
or
office
not,
belongs to Ney, man.
Coutinho is gonna score the World Cup winning goal in the final for Brazil this November.
One Nigeria is gonna win the World Cup.
Bro, you losing to Tunisia with 20 guys that has COVID, bro, and you talking about
I
winning
didn't say
World
that.
Cup.
It was a slip of tongue. It's a slip of tongue.
If I think
You
of
see, remember
Brazil,
how confident Blue Eyes was? This is why I can't take Blue Eyes serious. This guy is a
you mean
tribal
for
merchant.
AFCON?
Yeah, bro, this guy was coming up with
And I was there, man. The worst
Yeah,
part
was
was
it?
I was there live.
Blue Eyes
I
was a
was there
different
live.
animal, bro. This guy was saying Nigeria.
Don't
the
worry,
best.
we'll
I
probably
didn't say we were going to
But
win, but
I think this
I was
happened, though.
surprised. I was
At
slapped.
least- my good
At least Abdullahi said it though. Even though when I came on, when you guys beat, who was the third game you guys played in the group stage?
We played Tunisia.
Because you guys beat everybody in the group stage. Abdullahi was like,
Equatorial Guinea and Egypt.
That team is just if I remember that thing, I want to return. I asked for my refund for my air ticket. Man. That was just terrible.
I remember Abdullahi was like, I know
man.
Vilton, we won all 3 games, but I don't trust Nigeria yet, bro, because it's only group stage. Then the moment you guys go against Tunisia, bro.
I knew that we're gonna lose. I don't think Nigeria.
That was terrible, man.
Somebody said, hey, I want Chelsea to do what we did in 2019. Beat French champ, Italian champ, German champ, and another quadrilateral like we faced in Liverpool. Who won the next season? Only that way I will record CFC defense of the UCL. Whoa.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, do what we did in 2018. Yeah, do that.
Wow.
We beat PSG in the round of 16 defending league earned champ. We beat Juve in the quarterfinal defending Serie A champ. We beat Bayern Munich.
No, Serie A champ.
No, I'm talking about 2018. 2018.
That one, we don't care about that. We just beat the team in front of us. That's it.
Yeah.
But this is why that 2017 was more impressive because we were undisputed the best team in the world. Won La Liga. We destroyed the Champions League and we destroyed Juve in the final. But 2018, that run, I'm always gonna remember that run. We beat all the best team and like the defending champs in every single league that season. PSG, Bayern, Juve. Then in the final, we beat the team that Abdullah we beat the team that won the Champions League the following
I get
season.
them before no be property.
You see that, Abdullah?
We
beat the team.
That's too much.
Yeah, so in the next leg, Abdullah, you have to go against you have to go against Bayern or City.
I'm not even afraid of Bayern.
You have to go against I'm not saying to be afraid. I'm saying you have to go against Bayern and City. Because Bayern are defending German champion, City are defending English champion. So Chelsea has to go against one of those.
Yeah, we'll be one of them. So
the Bayern coach has muted the team.
That team is useless. So even though they won whatever they did today, useless.
That team is useless.
I'm saying that the coach has muted the team because if you see the way they used to play before and you see the way they play now,
different.
There's a vast,
absolutely different. You're right.
It's very different. Very, very different.
Very different, man.
Like
that stupid line. I hate that line. I hate it.
And then Salzburg, if I ever catch them in the Champions League again, they will do frog jump.
I mean, you have to know Bayern then beat Barca 8-2. They beat Spurs 7-2. They beat Chelsea 7-1. They beat
Salzburg look like, with all due respect, they look like under 16, man.
Well, I mean, Bayern does that to almost every team in the Champions League, so I'm not surprised.
No.
8-2 to Barca, like 7-1 Chelsea. Like
you see, this is what you know. What Vilton, you have a point because I hate Bayern. Like everybody knows, I hate Bayern. But one thing I respect about Bayern, they're ruthless, man. When they step on your neck, you break it. They don't let you. They don't give you that. That's one thing that I wish we can pick that up. That ruthlessness.
That's what I said too. I guarantee if they were up 2-0 against what's that team? Inter Milan, they would have won a score even more goals. That's the one thing. That's one thing I give Bayern. No matter they could be a 4-0 in the first leg, bro. They're gonna be ruthless. I think it's just a German thing, man.
I don't know what it is. Like they're so ruthless. They're cold, man. I'm like, yo, guys, what do you want to do to these kids? I'm like, yo, man, can we stop? Like, bring in the under 6, bring in the academy kids. No, They're bringing in stronger players. Müller, even the way Müller is celebrating, I'm like, yo, Müller, calm down, man. Come on. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's celebrating way too hard.
Yeah, man.
That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace.
Yeah.
No, but we need it. You know, it's a good approach, I must say.
Yeah.
It's a good
Like
approach.
you see how City beat Sporting. I guarantee you, City won't take that game seriously next on tomorrow. They're probably just gonna play in third gear. Like they're not even. They don't even have to go in first gear for that.
Well,
game.
you know, the thing is, there's winning a game, and then there's what's called time management, and time management is also a very, very, very shrewd way of advancing in, especially in top class tournaments like a Champions League. So sometimes you just don't need to throw all your cards. Or like, for example, Liverpool. Now a lot of people are going to start underestimating Liverpool just because of the way they look.
Abdullah's already doing.
I'm not underestimating them.
No, I still think they look bad. Abdullah, I'm with you. I still think they look bad. But in the quarterfinals, I wouldn't. Any team that gets them in the quarterfinals better not. If you blink, they will punish you, man.
Yeah, see, my problem with Liverpool is I'm not underestimating them, but a team that is very clinical will destroy that team. That team, they will get destroyed.
I'm with
a clinical team will destroy that team.
Okay, let's be real though.
You see, the thing you must realize about Liverpool is that they are also very ruthless when they attack, right? And the further you go in the Champions League, the teams you meet are teams that are not going to sit back like Inter did today. They are teams that are also willing to come out.
And it's gonna
once you come out, you know, even if when you score 2, they will score 5, right? When you score 3, they will score 7.
But
if you're looking at it, the most clinical team that's
what's scary part about it is Liverpool fans has been saying it since this UCS they say the team they want to avoid for the whole entire Champions League is Chelsea. And I keep asking them why. He said that is the team they despise in their entire life.
Yeah,
they don't want to face Chelsea.
They don't like playing against us.
They say they hate it.
I
they
think
hate facing Chelsea.
Still hurts them. 2012 still hurts them.
Newton, Liverpool don't tell me they don't want to face Chelsea. They do not want to face Chelsea. They do not. I want to face Chelsea. I don't know why. They think they don't want to face Chelsea. They don't.
Nah, that cup where we lose, even though it's a small cup, it's still the pay me reach tomorrow, man. That cup.
That's a pay me.
Man, that thing's painful, man.
We kill Liverpool. We kill them.
Exactly. You see how you get to sing clinical? If I'm being honest, the team that's more clinical right now, based on goal scoring, I'll say it's Bayern. Based on because City create a lot of chances, but sometimes they don't take their chances.
They don't take them.
They don't take them. We see it in the Premier League. PSG, it's at the moment it's Mbappe and Salah. It's 30. Mbappe is doing it all. And who else? Chelsea. We see what Mason Mount can do on his day. Sometimes that boy, man. that boy, you create so many chances for him, and Lukaku obviously not even starting. I don't even think he's your best. He's in your best 11.
Do you just say Kakaka?
Call the guy Lukaku, man. Leave the guy alone.
His name is Kakaka.
Then you have Juve, only Vlahovic only up top. If I'm being honest, then Ajax. Maybe Ajax since they've been scoring goal freely, but it's Ajax though. Yeah, so yeah,
exactly. Well said. It's Ajax. I like that.
Victor, just imagine we face Ajax and Atletico in the quarter and the semis.
No. I told you I don't want Chelsea nowhere near the semi-final, bro. I don't want Chelsea nowhere near the final. Near the final. I don't want to see Chelsea in the. I'd be like, you not understand.
I will invite you.
Like, even if you go to the final and lose, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Chelsea in the final. I don't want to see Chelsea nowhere near the final.
I'm starting to hear what I want to hear. There's some things I'm hearing from your language. That is exactly what I want to hear.
Nowhere near. I'll be like, this guy be like not understanding me. I'll be like, can I actually let me ask you something? I'll be like,
Milton, if we get to semifinals, will your energy change?
Huh?
If we get to the semifinals, will your energy change?
Not really, though. Not really. Depends who you go against. Let's say because we're gonna know who you guys gonna play in the quarter, the semi, and the final, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you guys in the easiest path. I mean, the easiest path you could be on, I guess, maybe you get Juve and the quarterfinal.
United,
Yeah,
United 550. United, you know us very well. Oh, this guy knows us very well, man. Yo, hold on. United, are you sure you're not a Chelsea fan? You know us properly, man.
Who will not come out?
But no,
Let me
it's
see.
not.
Then
It's
after,
not up to,
then
now he's done it properly.
Now he's got the math right.
so maybe they put Chelsea on this bracket, right? Where
Yeah.
the winner Chelsea gets Ajax, the winner of Ajax and Chelsea go against the winner of Juve and United. If Chelsea gets to the final, then I'm gonna start sweating a bit. That final, I'm gonna be praying for whoever goes in that final, do everything.
As we are
do
praying,
everything.
Newton, remember all Chelsea fans are praying, including me.
Like Bayern couldn't win back to back.
Including me.
Barca couldn't win
So
back to back.
if you know how to pray, let's pray to go together. If you are praying, I'm also going to be praying too.
The great Juve team couldn't. Juve only managed to win one, and that team
We
was
don't want
great.
the
They
reason
couldn't
to
win it back to back.
United team, they don't want
Bayern
it.
couldn't win it
We're
back
getting
to
new
back.
owners now.
Barca
So it might
couldn't
be
win it back
American,
to back.
It might be Turkish. We never can tell. So we are delivering them the UCL this year.
United couldn't win it back to back. Liverpool couldn't do it back to back.
Okay,
City
yes,
still
I care
haven't
about
won
them.
it. City still
Wait,
haven't won it.
I don't
telling
care
me
about Liverpool and City. I care about my
Chelsea
club.
gonna win it back to back.
Of
No.
course.
Like I said, like United, like you, Unique Tunic said, bro. If Chelsea win the Champions back, just scrap it. Start the Super League next season. The Champions League is over. Just start the Super League, man. Just start.
And that's what we are. You know what? We disrupt. That's what we are. We are disruptors. It's a good
People call us Aram football. Let's
Yeah,
continue.
we
Call us
disrupt,
Tukeleman.
man. We're in this
Let's
business
Tukeleman
to
the
disrupt.
UCL. Let's
So-
Tukeleman the UCL.
Call it what you want.
I can't
man.
have player like Mason Mount winning, like Timo Werner winning 2 back to back. I'm sorry.
It will happen in hell of social media. It will happen.
J5. You might as well give Jorginho the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
If that happens.
Yes, give it Ballon d'Or.
Or
Yeah.
you might as well give it to Conte. And
Or
give it to
Mendy.
Conte. Or Mendy.
Mendy.
Yeah, you might as well give him the But I don't know. There's a World Cup this year, so I don't know if
there's a
Cup.
World Cup. That's too.
Yeah, there's a
That's
World Cup this
Kante.
year.
Oh man, it's going to be a fantastic Champions League this year for us, man.
Exactly.
Oh,
I think
my
I think it's safe for the UCL. It's safe.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
suspect because Kante and Mason Mount are going to be. It will be like 2 new signings. You know how we are now.
Yeah,
Any
we
player
know.
that is not playing all season,
They turn
and
up.
all of
They
a
turn up
sudden
in the
he will
UCL.
turn up. Yeah, so we'll be like having 2 new signings.
God,
It's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing. And then
Amazing.
we're going to have Rhys James and Aspi as options.
Jesus
And
Christ.
if Ben Chilwell is back, we're very lucky.
And then if Ben Chilwell, thank you, with Zoe. And then we have Saul, who is going to
Saul.
come and mix it up a little bit for us. Yo,
Yeah. Lukaku
and then
passing with the UCL.
even Romelu will be
Romelu
coming off the
Lukaku.
bench to
Yes.
score big goals.
It must be nice, man, to have 100 million player on your bench.
I'm
Man.
passing it to Jay-Z.
See, this is why I need Chelsea to be out, man. Then
Pass
you
it
guys
to
are gonna be
Jay-Z.
humble, man. You guys are gonna be humble.
We'll
Man.
be humble for a very long
Boring,
time.
man.
Victor, let me give you a record. 2008.
Yep.
2009. 2011.
Imagine.
Those are heartbreaks.
That
20
is
won it. 13, 14,
PTSD,
15, 16,
PTSD.
heartbreak. 17,
PTSD.
18, 19, heartbreaks.
I'm telling you, this is
20 heartbreaks.
PTSD.
Went into 21. See those heartbreaks I'm catching for you. Those are heartbreaks.
Yeah,
We
man.
won it last
Yeah.
year. Give us our credit. We deserve it.
Yeah, you did. No, yeah, but you shouldn't win it again. You have to be fair. You have to let other team win it now
If we
too.
win it, if we win it, it shows how good we are as a team. That's it. It is what it is. That's it. See, if they're good enough, let them come and win the UCL. We're good enough, we won it. So, game over.
Yeah.
We're good enough, we won it. Game over.
If I'm Roman, I will wait till semi-finals before I sell this club because you get more
Oh
money.
my
You
goodness.
get
No,
more money.
I think there's a deadline. There's a
There's sanction
deadline.
next week, so you have to.
Yeah, there's a deadline, which is
Oh,
crazy.
yeah,
too.
that's
On Tuesday's
That's
deadline.
madness. That's madness.
Steven,
how
when's
there's
the
a
deadline?
March 15, I think.
March 15.
Yeah, March 15.
Okay. Is he still there? Steven's still there.
Yeah,
but
7
why-
days.
why-
15th.
15th. Okay.
15 of
Why the
March.
deadline? I understand that they might not be able to bring some the sanctions they want to
Steven,
bring.
so
But they
possibly
can,
on Monday,
but
we
they
might get the
can
news, right?
extend the
Monday, we
deadline.
might get
They
something
can,
on Monday.
they can make the deadline longer if they need more time or something.
Okay, they might make it longer.
Yeah.
Like how long?
How long?
2 weeks more.
Okay.
2 weeks more?
Mm.
Wow.
Abdullahi, I've already accepted we're getting Americans.
That's what's going to happen, man. I think so.
Since Raf is the more
But Steven
cynical.
is saying that the Turkish guy is like 90% almost
I
done.
don't believe him.
Ralph, do you think you're gonna defend the UCL? You're gonna win it back to back?
No, man.
Thank
come on,
God,
Ralph.
bro.
Come on,
Thank
come on.
God,
Listen,
Ralph. You more
I've
objective.
lost all hope with Chelsea,
No,
man.
no.
You don't
No,
understand.
we don't need this. Anyways, you know what?
You're
know
not
what?
like Blue Axis delusion,
no,
bro.
Everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? Ralph is being conservative. Ralph, I like the approach. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. I like that approach. It's different.
I'm
It's
being
different. I like
realistic, bro.
You're
I'm
being
being realistic.
realistic.
No, it's okay, man. No, you're being conservatively realistic. It's smart. Smart move, man. I know you're clenching I know you're already pumping your fist in the air as you
I just need my other team to beat PSG tomorrow.
What's up with Real? Oh, you're Real Madrid.
No, I have two teams, but I support Chelsea more.
Okay. No, remember
But
what they said.
Abdullah, it looks like you have more people in the stream than you have likes. So have everybody go and like the stream.
Guys, like the
point.
video, I beg you. Make it like our video.
Like guys.
Smash the like button, you guys.
Like the video and subscribe,
Don't
gentlemen.
worry, Filton. When we win the UC, we're gonna be singing. Don't worry. We'll pop champagne. I don't drink. We'll drink. We drink matter Guinness and Imot and water.
We're going to have to evaluate Raf's membership if we win this Champions League. He didn't rock with us when we were down, man. Nah. What's going on here, man? And now I'm hearing.
I'm just saying, yeah. If we don't beat Norwich, man.
Relax. We beat Norwich.
And if Arsenal finish above us, I'm finished. I'm actually
Relax,
man. I can't take that too.
That will not happen.
That's what I said. You know
Well, I
what,
promise you.
Ralph? It's funny you said that because I know we're going to win the Champions League, but I told people, listen, Ralph, you know what I said? I said it's going to be a top 4 dogfight for us. Just because we're focusing on all these targets, we're juggling chainsaws, like they say. Juggling to chainsaws.
Bro, you don't know how much pain I'm in that Arsenal are in this position.
No, but they earned it, man. Let's be fair.
No, man. I can't.
You know, Arsenal only play one game a week, right? I don't know.
Bro, if we see Arsenal in the Champions League again, bro.
They are out of all the major competitions.
There's nothing wrong with Arsenal being in the Champions
Bro,
League.
you don't understand, man.
They're out of FA Cup. They're out of the League Cup.
Imagine Arsenal next season, right? Because they're gonna finish 4th, which means they're gonna get into a top.
It's not even guaranteed yet.
No, I'm saying if they do finish,
The thing is, what I'm scared about Arsenal, yeah,
and they
is
get
that
Bayern
they recruit their players well now. They don't make any mistakes that they used to.
Bro. No, this at the end of the day, Arsenal
No.
They're still far away from winning the Champions League because it's not like the days where Ajax had a very young team when they were able to win the Champions League. I don't think Arsenal they're not at that level yet. It's baby step, man. They baby step. But if they were to finish 4th and they get into a Champions League group with Bayern Munich, that should be hilarious.
Oh no,
and the group stage.
The thing is about Arsenal, yeah, if they don't recruit well this summer and they get 4th this season and they go into the next season, bro, the way I feel like United will finish above them. It'll be all for nothing, bro.
No, that's who Arsenal are, though. So that's what
I don't know, man.
If
I
they
feel like
finish 4th,
the way
more money
Arteta's
for
changed
Kroenke.
things, man. I've been seeing it, bro. Like,
it's more money for Kroenke if they finish 4th. Honestly, it's just more money.
More money for Kroenke. Yep,
it
is. See, whoever take us,
Abdullahi, yeah, we're actually getting American owners, man. This is
I'm
terrible.
okay. I'm fine. I'm not hungry as long as it's in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean Liverpool have American owners. They're doing it.
United have an American.
No, but bro, the way Roman's been holding us down with the money and stuff, man, like he's been covering our asses, bro. We lose so much money per year.
Abdullah, I'm gonna send you this DM real quick. Can you please explain it to me? The panel too can explain it to me because I'm very confused. Like I'm gonna send it to you on your Twitter DM, but I need everybody to explain me this because it's Manchester United, right? It's about Manchester United. I'm always hearing it's the Glazers, it's the board, is that, but My thing is, these guys are spending money, bro.
I find
Steven,
that fans so ungrateful, man. They spend so much money.
I saw this now. Steve, can you confirm this? Steve, can you
The fans
confirm
are always
this?
complaining.
Hold on. I think this is what the employers were saying. Is it the guys we are talking about that you want? This person? This man here, Josh Harris?
You know what, Josh? No, I'm talking about Mickey Harrison for Miami.
So,
Josh
Steven,
Harris
is this
not
person
bad.
reliable? Is it reliable? Like,
Josh Harris is
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
saw it. But I'm not sure. I'm not taking that serious.
He's not bad too, but I'm thinking about the way Philadelphia, the 76ers have been run in the past 20 years. Suspect. The way if you're an NBA fan, the way the
8 million at Maguire. That's all I'm gonna say. We are spending money. We are throwing money into the ocean. Oh Lord, help us.
Listen, Raf, I just wanted to respond to Raf because Raf, you were saying something about how you're absolutely right. We've been spoilt with
No, it's not even that. Yeah.
Hold on.
Let me just say something.
Yeah.
We've been spoiled with. Okay, if that's not what you mean, but what you meant, but we've been spoiled by Roman, and I want someone who the next person I want coming in. I want that person to be a profit monger. I want that person to be hungry for profits, man. I want and because in so doing, we'll be able to set targets. Like the next owner will come in, set targets of where the club should be. And if we get there, let him, of course, take your profits. This whole thing about relying on a godfather has literally
Look at the thread.
Man.
I'll be like, look at the thread I sent to the group chat.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about.
The gap is huge. The gap is huge.
But it's not like they're not spending money.
The gap is huge.
1.2
billion. Do you know what it is? It's clearly recruitment, man. It's clearly recruitment, isn't it?
How money spent.
Goodness.
Damn.
Yeah, where's our own? Where's Chelsea's? I want to see Chelsea's.
I better bring Chelsea up, no.
4 PL titles, 11 because they was doing the Manchester Derby. They pull up those things. Then City won 11. They won 4 Premier League, 8 finished top. City been finishing top 4 since 2011. They've been consistent with that. 84 points. They only been 2 managers.
Who has it? Bring up the Chelsea thread. I want to see how we're spending and our winning.
Since 2012-13.
So when people say it's the Glazers, how is it the Glazers' fault that they're not winning trophies? I don't get it.
It's a poor recruitment.
It's recruitment. And I'll be like, can you get up the thread, bro? Because this is the way Roman's been covering Chelsea, man.
No, but that's okay, man. Now we're gonna come in and get someone who is profit hungry. That's what we need, man. Run us like Walmart. Run us like an industry, man. We've been said chilling too much and getting
but this you see these fans, yeah, the proper Chelsea fans.
Yeah, bro. GG.
The way
you moving to Madrid, bro.
Sorry?
The last comment, I was reading the comment.
Roman has announced the incredibly difficult decision to sell. What is this? This is the
same keep going down. Keep going down. I think it's blocked.
Okay, the thread contains data analysis of Chelsea's.
This is.
Where's the thread? I don't see. Move it down now. Where is it?
Yeah, keep reading it.
He has already attempted to protect us by at least to watch blah 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 blah. Symbolic just rather than a genuine transfer ownership and control. Many will have forgotten Chelsea's previous financial state before Abramovich bought the club from Ken Bates for €14 million in June 23. They had borrowed heavily from stadium development and were struggling to make payments on the €75 million bond and other loans. It's been a very different story since then. Roman Abramovich has been holding a very successful period. Under the Roman ownership, Chelsea have won 5 Premier League titles, 5 FA Cup, 3 Premier League, 2 Champions League, 2 Europa League, the UEFA Super Cup, and the FIFA Club World Cup. Since Roman acquired Chelsea, he has put in 1.5 billion into the club to highlight their reliance on his financial support. They have benefited from more ownership financially. That's
exactly.
€1 million.
No, but keep reading the rest of the thread.
In the last decade, in the last 5 years.
Exactly.
In the life of their €365 million is by far the highest.
Of course.
The resulting 1.5 billion euro debt is in the Chelsea holding company. That's First Dam Limited with only 30 million euro in the football club, on which will not be asking for any loans to be repaid. Theoretically, making the club more attractive to investors, though it could try to wrap it up in the same price. Abramovich is reportedly looking for a 3 billion, but it will be difficult to secure given that this is a distressed sale. So it is a buyer market. Forbes value Chelsea for like 2.5 billion, KPMG 1.7 billion euro. Why the market is it the Markham
Multivariate.
multivariate model gives 1.25 to 1.5 billion. That is a wide range. Chineke, how this one is going now?
Yeah, it's long, man.
This is long as man. This is very
I mean,
No,
and
but
this
it goes
is
into detail about the financial state of Chelsea.
this
And
is
it's
well
accurate as well.
this thread is preaching to the choir, man, because we obviously have been very, very reliant. That's why I'm very excited for the next chapter.
I'm not excited.
I am. No, I'm excited.
No, do you know why I'm not excited?
Why?
Because of the new state, that the fact that those match going fans didn't allow Roman to build a new stadium.
They will be doing this regardless of what they want to do. They
No,
will
but
be
that's why when you bring in a profit guy or profit girl, that stadium right now will be it'll be a milestone. Like you know how you have milestones where you have targets that you have to hit so that you collect your profit.
Yeah.
So it's a new chapter that you're going to see growth. Because if you think about it, Chelsea, if you think about it, in all, we've only been growing trophy-wise.
Yeah. Out of development.
Exactly. Like the overall, the entire project, the Chelsea project.
I don't mind Saudis. I don't mind the Saudis.
I don't mind anybody who's coming in that wants profit and that will combine football and profit is what I want. Because the thing is, hold on, Abdullah. The thing is, Roman. The beautiful thing about Roman is that Roman came in as a fan, before an owner. So that's why we're in this quagmire right now. Is like we're not only losing an owner, we're losing a fan.
A fan, yeah.
So now it's that potentially we might be looking at a business person coming in.
Yeah.
First, before they become a fan, before the person becomes a fan. So
and
of course,
making profit.
Yeah, if anybody coming in, listen, anybody coming in to drop 2 billion, it's not coming in to drop 2 billion for charity, man. No, you're coming in to drop 2 billion because you want to see your return on investment.
But Villa, you know the most scary part about it. 10 people already want to buy Chelsea. 10 people already in the last
course,
minute.
Because
but the most
attractive product. Yeah,
the one that's coming out the most is the American guy, man. And it's
What's the American? I saw the Turkish guy to the Turkish guy.
UK guys, man, you guys don't like American investors. What's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem? I don't get it. Why you guys hate us so much? Like what?
I don't hate you guys, man. I'll be fucking with you guys.
I don't get
it. It's just the way I see United, bro.
I mean, they spend money. I just showed you they spend money. It's the recruitment. It's the recruitment.
You guys get wary when American.
Because honestly, like I've always heard Cronky that, but did you guys know Arsenal spend the most money in the summer?
They did. The Turkish guy too. The Turkish guy too.
They spent over 400 million euros.
You actually make a good point with Cronky. And he didn't have full ownership of the club, like a couple seasons ago. That's why they didn't spend that much money.
Because I'm tired of the people like I guess you could. I don't know. I can't judge United, but it just like when people say, "Oh, it's because we have a bad owner that we're doing that." I just think that no, because your recruitment has been bad. You guys actually spend money, because that just shows me that Alex Ferguson was probably doing the recruitment too when he was there. He was doing it all when he was at the club. Even before he left too, his recruitment was very bad, buying the likes of Bebe, like getting got so many players, like buying Alexis Sanchez, put him on high wages, buying Di Maria that didn't fit into the system. You bought him just because Jesse Lingard flopped. Marcus Rashford has been horrible. Like buying Cristiano Ronaldo for no reason, buying Maguire for $80 million, buying Pogba. Like buying Pogba at the time was good, but he kind of regressed.
Man.
He kind of regressed. It's like every player ever, literally, man. If you really think about it, the only player that hasn't regressed since they got to United is Bruno and Ibrahimovic. I swear.
No, but the thing is, the Bruno signing is the most overrated signing ever, bro.
No, but I'm saying based on regress. Usually, when they sign a player, that player usually regress. Like when you're United, like I saw with Alexis Sanchez,
but this
Lukaku.
But I don't see anything that's like improved with him. It's just his goal scoring.
Who?
Bruno.
No, but the thing about it, last season, say what you want to say about Bruno as a footballer, but last season his goal and assist tally was pretty good for being on United.
But this season is not bad. This season either.
It's not even that bad this season.
This season he isn't that bad, but because they have this narrative that he has to score in the big game, this and that. I mean, does it really matter if he scored in the big game? At the end of the day, United's still going to be in fourth place regardless of what Bruno does. We saw it last season. He had a great season last season. They finished second behind City, behind 12, 13 points, and they lost in the Europa League finals. And they got out.
I feel like a lot of their fans forget they lost that.
Yeah, they always forget they got out the Champions League too against Leipzig.
It was Fernandes last season. What happened to Fernandes? Now it's
Leipzig.
Leipzig.
They lost to Leipzig.
The only reason they go out their group is because of Ronaldo. Let's be real.
Yeah, Ronaldo, like against Villarreal, against Atalanta. Like Ronaldo, like twice against both flags against Atalanta. He was money.
If not for Ronaldo, they would have been in last in the table.
But I do need them to do me one more solid. Just kick Atletico Madrid out, then I don't care. Shut up. I'm like, no, we don't want that. I'm like, we don't want that. I'll be like, we don't want that.
Just imagine Madrid got out, Atletico go too.
Bro, I don't, bro. I told you. If I don't see if Barcelona and Atletico Madrid are there, bro, I don't care. I'd be like, if Real Madrid are out, I don't want to see Barca or Atletico Madrid nowhere near the Champions League anymore, bro. If we're out, everybody has to be out, bro.
Barca making moves, man.
I don't care what Villarreal does. They could do whatever they want.
Barca gonna get Haaland, bro.
No, I think Madrid are getting Haaland.
No, I don't think we're getting Haaland, man.
But yeah, we're
just gonna get Mbappe.
Wait. Group Chester arrangement for the UCL. Who is Group Chester?
But because my thing is it the Glazers' fault?
Who is Group Chester? Hey, hi, 87744. How you doing, brother?
My thing is right. You guys is it the Glazers' fault that they've been trashed? Like they're not winning trophies.
Yo, my boy Joan Felix ate up Rebetis in this. Yeah, it's been.
João Felix is in form, man.
He's in form. He is in form. It's getting back to the form. So I want him to destroy United next week.
Nah, man.
No, when Saul goes back, they should loan him to us.
Oh.
Hey, Rudiger might leave,
I want that, man. That's a good idea, man.
He's leaving. I think he's leaving because, like,
but I don't
at the
think
club at the moment they're not discussing no contracts.
Bayern definitely not gonna sign him because he's asking for too much wages. Bayern don't like giving high wages to players.
And then they were meant to. They were looking at Rafinha. They were meant to sign Kunde soon, but
so should he go to Newcastle then? They have the money.
I think he should, bro. I think they're staying.
If you want money, go to Newcastle. Like go to Newcastle, or potentially. I don't think PSG needs him because PSG already have Marquinhos and Kempembe. Unless they're willing to sell Kempembe, I don't know.
No, but what about Ramos, bro? Like he's always injured.
Ramos is leaving. I think this is Ramos' last season, man. Ramos is just there collecting money, bro. What if Rudiger goes to United?
Just retire. Ramos needs to retire.
Rudiger won't go to United or Newcastle.
There's no rivalry between Chelsea and United.
Yeah, there's no rivalry. He wouldn't because he could go there for the money.
No, he will leave the Prem. He won't go to another Prem club.
But where would he go though? Because he wants money.
Maybe back to Roma. Maybe back to Roma.
Roma. Do they have the money to afford the wages that he wants?
They have new owners. Yeah, they've got money.
Yeah, because he wants money, man. Why you guys not paying the men? Just give him money, bro. Like just pay the men.
Oh no, because the new ownership, they've stopped everything like to do with transfers, contracts, everything.
But is there new on? Okay, no, there's no new ownership yet.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to
like the video. My people, smash that guys. Tomorrow we ride Madrid versus PSG. Kylian Mbappe, another Kylian Mbappe show tomorrow. I want clinic tomorrow. Clinic.
Man.
Let everyone drop their prediction for tomorrow.
Guys, everybody drop. Blue Eyes. Let me write it out. Give me your prediction for tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Madrid, PSG.
I want Real Madrid to win, but man, Vilton needs to go. We need to put Vilton to sleep.
No, let Vilton drop his prediction first.
So
Let him
let
drop
me.
his prediction first.
So I'm gonna tell you right now. It's going to be Madrid. Madrid is going to win that tie. I just know it.
Oh my
Madrid
goodness.
what is scoreline?
It's going to be 3-0 Madrid.
3-0.
Yeah. I just know it.
Imagine, man.
People in
I
the
would,
chat,
I would
what's the prediction
levitate,
for
bro.
tomorrow, guys? People
I'll
in
be
the chat, what's the
levitating,
prediction?
man.
Oh,
I'll
Big
just-
Papa said Real Madrid 3 PSG 1. Okay, Big Papa.
Oh, Big Papa. There you go. 3-1. Big Papa. You see.
So Madrid.
I just know Madrid is going to win, even though I don't, because Vilton is going to come here and start doing hip hop and blues.
Bro, if we had the team,
Okay, so CFC Dam said 3-0. 3-0 down.
I just know it, man.
CFC time 3-0. Okay,
Bro, I'm looking
3-0.
at the favorites. Why are Real Madrid favorites for
So
tomorrow?
Steven, what's the prediction for tomorrow? Real Madrid PSG.
no, but
3-1
if we
Madrid.
win tomorrow, man, I'm gonna be levitating, bro.
3-1 Madrid too. Okay, so he
What
says
do you say
3-1.
PSG? Vilton, 3-1 Madrid. Steven,
Steven.
3-1 Madrid.
3-1 Madrid, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. You guys are disrespecting PSG, man.
I just know it, man.
Because I'm just looking at it based on the
I think
tactical,
PSG
what
are
they
gonna win
did.
though.
Based
PSG,
on
what do you go for PSG?
based on how they destroyed us in the first leg, that man-to-man press.
What are you
I'm
going
just-
for? What are you going for?
Oh, 2-1 PSG.
2-1 PSG. PSG.
Where's the game in Spain, right?
Yeah, in Spain, yeah.
Yes,
Santiago
the best stadium in the world, man.
Yeah, Santiago Bernabeu. So, Bella, give me a prediction.
Which Chelsea never beat us. and
3-2 Madrid, extra time.
Don't worry.
3-2 Madrid extra time.
Yeah.
That's going to be a cracker, man. 3-2 extra time. That's going to be a cracker.
Who wins in extra time?
Madrid. You said
PSG.
Madrid.
PSG wins in extra
Also,
time.
Oh,
if
it says
PSG goes
PSG.
again,
Wow.
Verratti will miss next round. Yeah, if he gets a yellow card.
Oh, well, damn. So they better pray that they get Chelsea in the next leg then. If Verratti were to be out.
Oh, so okay,
Wait,
so
why Chelsea? Chelsea would beat them.
Vilton, give me your prediction tomorrow.
Based on the tactical base, I would love to say we're gonna destroy these bums, but based on how they just destroyed us in the first leg, and I'm guessing that Ancelotti is gonna start with Valverde, Modric, and Cruz. He's gonna start Cruz. I don't think Camavinga is gonna
Nah,
start.
he needs to start Camavinga.
I don't
bro.
think he's gonna start Camavinga. I think Cruz gonna start that game 100%. Cruz doesn't start unless Cruz is not fit at all. He's gonna play. Bro, he played Benzema even though Benzema wasn't even fit in the first leg. So
What's
I don't
wrong
have
with
any
this
hope.
guy?
I don't have any hope. So I'm gonna go 2-1 PSG. 2-1. If we beat PSG, honestly, like PSG, just liquidate the club. Liquidate yourself, bro.
2-1 PSG. Fair enough.
Bro, I don't want no lubrication, bro. I don't want to get embarrassed. I don't want to get embarrassed like we did in the first leg, man. Like, honestly, I'd be like, what's your prediction?
I'm gonna go 2-0.
For who?
Let me see, because it's Bernabeu, so I can see Madrid turning over now. Because I can see PSG choking. So I'm a little bit 50-50 in this prediction because it's in Bernabeu and Madrid are very good at Bernabeu. Madrid is very, very good in Bernabeu. At home, Madrid are very good at
We
home.
just need Vinicius to turn
With
up,
their fans and
man,
everything.
because he was a ghost last game.
I don't think you guys know this thing. The scary part about this is Madrid must not lose at home because the fans are gonna go at them.
I
So
mean,
they
we
have to,
lost
like-
4-1 to Ajax at home, so it's not that bad losing at home.
Guys, relax. 5-0 to PSG.
We lost 2-1. 5-0. No, 5-0. If that happens, honestly, you guys not gonna see me unless you guys not gonna see me, bro. No, I can't show my face, bro.
So
5-0.
MN said 2-0 Madrid. Okay. MN.
Vilton.
5-0, bro. You're not gonna see me till the World Cup start in November.
So I'm gonna stick it and say 2-1 PSG.
Yeah, I mean, City beat us 2-1 in 2020.
2-1 PSG. That's how I'm gonna put it out. 2-1 PSG. Somebody said 1-1. So people in the chat, guys, stop. 5-0 PSG. Mbappe scored the goals and renew his contract. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord. Heaven. So you telling me Mbappe is gonna score 5 goals?
Jesus
What?
Christ.
That would be a massacre.
Mbappe scored 5 goals? I'm turning off the TV if that happens. I'm not watching anymore.
No,
You know,
that's
some
not
people,
possible. That's not possible.
some people when they play PlayStation, they think it's the same as holding a remote control and watching a real game. But I get it. I understand. I understand. Man.
And see, I don't think a single player has ever scored 5 goals in the Bernabeu in this history.
5 goals in the Bernabeu? You know how
No
many?
way. No player in even Maradona. We're going even back to back in time. No
Messi
one
only
player
scored
scored.
hat trick. Messi scored hat trick, but Messi scored hat trick, but not 5 goals. Messi,
Yeah, he scored a hat trick. Yeah, but never 5 goals. One player? Who is you? Like who is you?
Did Alfredo Di Stefano even scored a hat trick or 5 goals in Bernabeu?
No, I'm talking about an opposition player though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Stefano played for he played for Madrid, right?
Osama bin Laden, give me freedom, give me fire, give me Cruz and Modric, and I will.
Rhymes.
If I see, I don't think Cruz and Modric should start. I think one of them should start, and I'll start Modric instead.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I think Cruz will start.
If Mbappe score 5 goals tomorrow, I'm turning off the TV.
You're not gonna see me. I
That's
tell
not
you,
happening.
you're not gonna see me. If that happens, that video game merchant guy, that guy who plays FIFA all the time, that prediction 5-0, man. If that happens, you're not gonna see me till the World Cup start in November.
Wow.
You're not gonna see me till the World Cup start. I'm done
That's
with
sabbatical.
Sabbatical till November. Wow.
Like, you know how embarrassing that is, bro. One player destroy you 5-0 in your own stadium. Like,
No,
bro.
they'll break his legs.
Before I even reach 5-0, they already break his leg already. Before I get to 5-0, he's gonna get ugly. He will get ugly. Before I even get to 5-0, it will already get ugly already.
Surely, if he gets the hat trick, you sub him off after the 3rd goal. Honestly, you don't leave him on the pitch more.
Nope, CFC is not happening. Sorry, I'm not even watching tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. Or what do you prediction for tomorrow?
I'm not watching tomorrow's match. Man City, I beg. Sorry, that is a sabbatical. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's a done deal.
Honestly, I won't be surprised if Sporting win like 1-0 because I don't think City is gonna take that game serious. It's gonna be just like the Liverpool.
You know what's gonna make it interesting? If Sporting scored 3 or 4-0, then I'm like, okay, I think it's that time for me to watch.
Yeah, of course, but I just don't think City they're gonna be like in. Like, they're not even going to be in first gear for that game, man.
I'm being serious. I'm not turning up tomorrow. If that happens, count me out.
I'm actually here wondering what the sporting coach will be telling his guys today or tomorrow when they're about to step on the field. What exactly will be telling them? You can do it. Just go and go.
Yeah,
have fun.
Go.
It's not happening. And they are in cold Manchester, and it's even worse. Like they leave one Portugal and go to cold Manchester. Yeah, that's not happening.
Emmy, give me a prediction for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, no, there's no need to talk about the Man City game, right?
I'm not talking about that one. That's a done deal.
Yeah, I think Madrid PSG. I think it will be 2-1. 2-1 to Madrid on the night. It will go to extra time. Mbappe scores the winning goal.
Mbappe can't score penalties, though. Don't forget.
No, extra time. I said extra time.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you said penalties. Mbappe has problem with penalties. I don't know.
So Mbappe can score, great goals, television goals, but he can't score from 12 yards. Wow.
It's not that he can't, but
I mean, that's
you're better off betting on him not to score on a penalty spot than.
Yeah. What do you mean? He's good at penalties, though.
Look at that miss in the Euros. Look at the miss.
That's one penalty, man.
Didn't he miss in World Cup?
I mean, Ronaldo missed in the Champions League final. It happens. Like, remember in 2008, Ronaldo missing the shootout against Chelsea. It happens. I just don't like it when they happen consistently. Like, for example, Messi, he scored a beautiful goal against PSG in the second leg. If he scored that second goal, maybe Barca have a chance. But this guy goes and miss. How you score a volley like that from 25 yards against Navas? But 12 yards, you missed a penalty, man. That was sick, man. See, a moment like that, that's where you can't miss penalty.
No, but I tell you right now, Real would rather have Mbappe at the penalty spot than in-game coming at you one-on-one.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
So
Of
it's going to
course.
be interesting what Madrid is going to play, right? Are they going to play high line? Are they going to try to play high line?
Yeah,
They have to. They have
Barati and
to.
Militao are.
Oh, you think they have to?
Yeah, they have to. Amy, that's a very good question. They have to because you want to suck these guys in. You want to suck because you need these guys
No, or
to.
you play high line, that means you're pressing, right? Because Madrid is not known for pressing.
Yeah, but you can play high line and also play mid block.
No, if you play high line and you don't press,
no,
they'll
but you
beat the ball over you every time, right?
Yeah, but you can't. No, you all you do is you crowd the midfield, and Real, they know how to like make that midfield a little ugly. That's the thing about Real. They know
so that means we're looking at Marquinhos and this guy pinning the ball over the top.
Yeah, so they got to be really. They have to be over sharp. I'm thinking this is just me guessing. I know that's probably not what's not going to happen, but they have to be over sharp on awarding and on what do you call it? Awarding offside traps. Now offside trap, they go take punish these guys.
It's
they will use.
It's
risky. Oh, high risk, high reward.
Mbappe is fast.
High risk, high reward, man. Yeah.
Blue Eyes. My problem is Madrid does not have the legs to play that kind of intense football for 90 minutes, and if he goes to extra time, it's even worse, right? So I don't even know what the best strategy is.
Vinny, you're forgetting about Vinny, right? Because Vinny can play mid-block counter. I like Vinny, man. Vinny's a bad guy.
But this guy will mark him now. Hakimi's there. Hakimi and Di Maria will cover that side, right? That part of the field is going to be locked.
Bros, let me just remind you again. Vinny is a bad guy.
I know. But the thing is, if he's going to get joy, about him, I'll switch to the other side, right? Because
which he does.
Yeah, because the other side of PSG, but they have that rugged Mendes, man. That number 3. Yeah, that guy is he will break this guy's leg, bro. He will break Vinicius' leg.
No, Amy. You know why I like Vinny? Vinny, what he does is that he gives you, like, you know, when you go to a restaurant, they give you a menu. That's what Vinny does. Before when the game starts, he'll give you a menu. He'll ask you, what do you want? Do you want pace or do you want ballerina? That's why I like Vinny. And sometimes he'll combine the two. Sometimes he'll combine the two in game.
I line with that person is suicide.
It's
confirm suicide.
Guys, this is the problem.
I line with what? What is the statement? Who said suicide? What did the person say?
I line without pressing.
High line without pressing.
No. You guys are missing the point. It doesn't mean that they'll play high line for 90 minutes. The whole idea, right? For me, I'm just saying, sitting in my chair drinking beer, I know be coach, is
hope say they step down to Kobe.
Yeah, my boy. Because the thing is, right? If you play high line, it doesn't mean you play high line for 90 minutes. No. You have to you have to be done. Sometimes you can change formation 3 times in 45 minutes. The whole idea is you want to suck these guys in. It's sponge football, man, because you already know these guys are runners. Mbappe, who else? Who's the other guy that plays on the other? These guys will come at you, so you want to suck them in.
Messi.
Yeah, these guys will come at you. They'll think they have space, and then boom. The thing about Real, they can create that pass from deep, man. Hit them once from deep. If they get the goal, then they readjust. They can go back to counter. There's so many ways to skin a cat, man. Guys, come on.
But Blue Eyes, right? So let me just bust your head, right?
Please.
Don't bust your head.
That's why I beg you, please.
It's just a metaphor. See, tomorrow, if Madrid wants to get anything out of that match, they have to manage the moments. Remember what I said? They have to manage the moments.
Yeah,
right?
the moment counts.
It's going to be the team that manages moments the best will carry the day tomorrow. Because so Madrid, if they come out all out on PSG, they're going to lose, right?
They're going to get punished. Thank you.
Because these PSG guys, they can pass long passes and they are very accurate with all these diagonal passes. So Hakimi can pin the ball to Mbappe on the other side of the field. Mendes can pin the ball to Di Maria. You know, Verratti can go and drop in between Kimpembe and Marquinhos and just start lobbing passes all over the place. So for Madrid, right, you have to watch the first 5 minutes. Just stay down mid-block. Watch that first 5 minutes. See what is Pochettino doing? Because one thing I know about Pochettino and what his biggest problem is once you change hand for Pochettino mid-game, it doesn't react. He doesn't react.
Exactly.
Or when he reacts,
Exactly.
he reacts late. I remember
Yeah.
what Allegri did to his sports team. I think was it 2018 or 2017?
16, 17.
Yeah, I think it was that year, right?
Yeah. 16,
They
17,
went to the Allianz in Turin. They were leading
Allianz
that
Stadium.
Yeah, they were leading that high. They went there. And they were so good. Like 75 minutes, they were balling Juventus out of the park. All of a sudden, Allegri just switched the system, brought in Higuain, brought in Dybala, brought Higuain as a number 10, and moved Dybala up to number 9. Almost Pochettino didn't know what to do. He couldn't react. And those guys scored 2 goals in no time, and they won the tie. So, but I believe he has learned from them.
But that's what I said. I mean, remember I said it that you have to be able to and I didn't highlight that fact with Pochettino. But remember I said to you that you don't play high line throughout 90 minutes. No, you got to switch your formation in 45 minutes. You got to play 3 different styles.
Yeah,
you have to mix it up for Pochettino. I didn't even highlight that. That's why I said it when I was making my point.
Barbada will play. Who can assist Carvajal?
You have to start somehow, and then you flip him because Pochettino, man, until he's down 3-0, then he starts thinking. That's the thing about Pochettino.
I know the funny part, but the funny part is this might be the day Mbappe made a decision about his career. Tomorrow might be the day.
No, he already did in the first time, man. That first goal already got him a contract.
See, if they lose to Madrid tomorrow for me, that is the cutting for Mbappe. That's the cutting. It's over.
If they lose
tomorrow, yeah.
No, he's still going to Real, man. Come on. Win or lose, he's still
if Asensio starts tomorrow, my lord, Carvajal has been finished that night, but Perez has Pakistan and
no, it's Real's game, man. It's Real's game.
We'll see tomorrow, guys. Guys, make sure you like the vid, guys. Like that vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. Tomorrow, guys.
Yep.
Guys, please don't watch Man City tomorrow. Don't let us watch. I'm not watching Man City tomorrow. I'm not watching, guys.
Peace, guys. Have a good one,
big up.
Peace, everybody. Peace. God bless everybody. Stay safe. Peace, my people. Peace. Stay safe, guys. God bless.
Cheers.
All right.